everything whatnot clearance sale. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you shot with me yesterday or you have shot with me in the past, okay? If you're just here to hang out, just thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for saying hello. Thank you for purchasing secondhand and being a part of the Vintage Boss Babes world. Guys, we're going to get started fairly quickly. So if you're here, good morning, Marie. Everybody, shout out to Eiffel Loves Vintage. Marie, I went to tag you on Instagram yesterday, and I realized I didn't have your Instagram. Is it the same? I looked for you briefly, but I could not find you. There were other Eiffel for other things, so I wasn't sure who you were. You did see it. Okay, DM me, please, and then I'll follow you. Thank you so much, guys. Eiffel Loves Vintage was a huge part of modding yesterday. If anyone here wants to be a mod, let me know. I will make you a mod right now. We're going to have a lot of fun. We started a little bit later today because I am going to be collaborating with Plato's Closet. Let me know if you guys have heard of Plato's Closet. They have a January clearance sale. It goes as low as $1 an item. And I will be live twice at the Plato's Closet outside of Baltimore City, January 9th and January 26th. Go to my profile now, bookmark those shows. They're going to be the last shows I have scheduled. I went to the store, paid it a visit, bought some things, guys. There's some incredible inventory there, and I'm so grateful that this buy sell trade store is like, come on over, go live with us, give your people access to what we have, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So in the meantime, we're getting rid of all my clothes and accessories. I am a market seller. I sell at markets in Baltimore, also DC, mostly Baltimore. And I have transitioned to be mostly accessories. So I don't want my clothes anymore. I want you guys to buy them from me. Everything is a $5 starting bid, including this shirt that I'm wearing. That is very inappropriate. But we're going to run it. This is going to be our first run. It's a really fun shirt for a really fun person. And I want that person to be one of you guys out there in Whatnot Land. So stick with me. Everything is a $5 run. We will be taking requests. I try to work with your requests. If you want to be a mod, you can help me to keep track of the requests because this is moving very quickly. So what I'm going to do, hi Tribe and Soul, what's up, babe? What's up, Sugar Pop Mommy? How is everybody doing? Elise, it is a fab shirt. I mean, I agree. I think everyone should feel this way. I think we are all that hot, okay? Let's see. Any XL? We're totally going to have XL. Vanilli Millie, how are you? Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love you. I'm sorry, I had to. Catherine, how are you? Good morning. Let's see. We've got, yes, Miranda, this is going to be bid. This is our first bid. Good morning. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any. Tyler, how are you? Okay, you guys are here. You're here. We've got 23 people. I think it's time to start. Is that Jen, Sugar Pop Mommy? Is that my friend Jen? We had a question about tariffs. I do not believe that anyone pays tariffs on Whatnot from Canada. I don't think so because these goods are not manufactured. I don't think there's a tariff situation. So if you're here from Canada, I mean, keep me posted if you see something, but I don't think you have to worry about that. I was thinking about it last night. Hi, JoJo. Welcome to Whatnot. Thanks, Marie. Yeah, that was asked yesterday, and I kind of caught me off guard, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, these aren't manufactured goods. It's really about things that are made new in the country are now being tariffed if they're outside of the U.S. So, but it would be the U.S. to Canada. I don't think that there's a situation. So, Jen, if you see something, let me know. Obviously, I have your information. We can work something out, okay? What's that? Miss Fleur is here. Miss Fleur, if you guys bought from me yesterday, I have made your shipping label. We are already shipping. Things will go out tomorrow. So this is going to be our first run. I wonder if life smokes after beep me. Got this one in New York, no flaws. It's modern to my knowledge. It's a rough size medium. I am a medium. I've got BC boobies, 35, pit to pit is me. I'm gonna say it's a nice fitted size medium. This is our first run. Maybe you get it for $5, maybe it gets put up. I don't know, but somebody needs this because I can't wear it, but you can. Okay, are you guys ready? This is going to be our first run. Let me know in the comments if you're ready with an emoji or a ready or an R. I want to see 3 people comment that they're ready. Give me 3 comments that you're ready, and we're going to run this bid. It's going to be 15 seconds so that you guys can jump on it. Elise is ready. Okay? Natalie's like, let me throw in the explicitive. Let's go. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go. All right, this is a fun one. 15 seconds. No sudden death. Let's go. Okay, she's running. Maybe you get it for 5. I wonder if Life smokes. I wonder if Life smokes. We got a bid, and you might just grab it for 5. That would be amazing. Everything is 5. Yes, everything is 5. Everything. I have things that should not be 5, but we're going to start them at 5 because I don't want to see them anymore. And it worked out really great yesterday. Some of you guys got great deals. I think, that's what Whatnot's about. So $9, if it's going to be yours, sold for $9. So I'm going to take this off. And we're going to put this on the sold rack. Congratulations. You were the first run. Who was it? Glippy. Thank you, Glippy. Thank you so much, Glippy. All right, so we're going to start with bags. We're going to go hard on bags, guys. I have a lot of bags for you. I don't want to be half naked the whole time, so let me put on a shirt. I had this shirt waiting for me. I like to try things on and measure so that you guys know that you're not going to get something that, really does not fit you at all when you get home. So we will be doing that. Okay, so here's a sneak peek. We're going to run this new with tags DKNY backpack. Super cute. Super cute. We also have a Juicy Couture with a charm. It's pink. It says Juicy Couture all over it. This one is a faux leather, to my knowledge, backpack. We're also going to run this great little summer bag by Nanette Lepore. And this one has 3 compartments. We're also going to run, there is no brand to this. To my knowledge, it is not leather. It is a green, perfect condition. It has a nice little, horse bit kind of Gucci vibe print on the inside. We're going to run this guy. And we're also going to run the modern, and when I say modern, maybe it's 20 or 25 years old, Whiting & Davis mesh evening bag. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not Whiting & Davis. I am so sorry. Whiting & Davis look-alike. The brand is Regale. The brand is Regale with the crown. Looks like Whiting & Davis. I think I sold one that was Whiting & Davis, and I got very confused. Love this bag. All right, so the first one we're going to run is the DKNY. We're going to take photos. I would love Vanilli to help mod. I don't know if she's up for it. Don't catch a cold. I know, right? I have the heat blasting, so I'm totally okay. I don't know, babe. If you're interested, you are more than welcome to. I'm just going to allow you to moderate so you have the power, which means if you just feel like saying something, please say it. Okay, guys, so let's take our photo. We take photos on everything so that you and me both remember what was purchased. So this DKNY, it does have the original price on it. I will show that to you guys in a second. It is a mini backpack, but it is large enough for a couple of bucks if you are in school or if this is something that you actually want to use it for. The MSRP was $168. $168. We have some great stuffing on the inside, which I will take out. Monogrammed lining. And we do have a front pocket for all your little front pocket necessities. And if you want, you can adjust the straps. Right now it's a little tight, but you can make it longer. Are you guys ready? This is going to be our first run. I want to make sure I don't miss any comments. Thank you so much. Vanilli! Vanilli is here. So here we go. She's running. She's running, guys. We're going to be very fast because I know that many of you have things and places you need to go today. Okay, cool. This one might time out. We can always rerun it. Marie liked it. Thanks, Marie. Marie, you do not have to buy anything. No one here has to buy anything. If we just show items and just have fun with that, that's worth it. Thank you, Marie. Great grab. Great grab, Marie. Okay, we're going to put that in the bin. Okay, so next up. I bought this because Juicy Couture, I love it. Yes. Juicy Couture is trending, right? It's very much like a Y2K, Gen Z sort of vibe, right? This one is not leather. And so it's not, you know, the dopest. 100% polyvinyl chloride, which basically means polyester. It's in good shape. However, it does have the really fun, juicy branding on the inside. It's designed in a similar way to the DKNY, where it has the front pocket. It does have the juicy couture charm on the front. There's really no flaws about this one. It's just that it's not leather. So let's run this one for 5. And let's get this one a new home, okay? It may or may not be with you. All right, let's take our photo. This is a light pink. I would say it's a blush pink. Now, if you guys are tuning in and you have a request, we have everything. Running. She's running. We have everything. When I say we have everything, we have coats, we have dresses, we still have skirts. We sold some yesterday. We have pants, we have ties, we have shoes, we have vintage hats. We're going to get to the vintage hats if you guys are into that. I will be going live again tomorrow and Tuesday, so make sure that you bookmark those shows because we won't get through everything today. Jen got it. Thank you, Jen. Is this for your daughter or is this for you? Amazing. Okay, I personally love this one. I bought this in New York. There's no brand. I just thought it was just a really fun, you know, just a really fun color, really fun shape. It's clean. There's no marks. If you want to do something like this, you can. And again, there's no brand. However, it does have a really fun horse bit, sort of Gucci inspired lining. Can you guys see that? If my lighting is at all not ideal, let me know. I will readjust. And we have a zipper top. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to run this one for 5. Stand by and let's go. Thank you guys for the follow. If you are following me, Daisy, shout out to you. Okay, here we go. And guys, if I'm moving too quickly, if you want me to slow down and show more details, please, I will not take it personal. I'm honestly just moving quickly because I know that you guys have places to be. And there is our bottom. Okay, are we ready? Oh, she just died today. Oh, man. But 91, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, she's running. She's running. She's running. This has been a tough year. I mean, many of our icons have now. Okay, she's still available. We can run her again. Many of the mid-century vintage icons are no longer with us. She gave up Hollywood life to save animals. I do not blame her. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine anyone doing that today? I mean, she came back. Shoes. Okay. Natalie, I got you. Natalie, I got you. Whip. I will have some clothes that are XL. Absolutely. Okay, cool. Let's run this one, guys. And if we don't get any bids, we can transition. We can do some shoes. We can do some clothing. Okay, so she came back to Hollywood, but I would say Lindsay Lohan might be a good comparison of someone that left Hollywood that may or may not, you know, pursue other things. Okay, guys, so Nanette Lepore, any vintage beaded dainty bags? Yes. Yes. Stay with me because I will run this one after Nanette. I will run this one for you, my love. Okay, Nanette, nothing wrong. Great condition. I'm unsure if this is leather. It may or may not be. It's nice. It feels good, but there's no markings of leather. I don't want to sell it as leather because I'm kind of unsure. Here is our actually, hold on. Man-made material, so it's not leather. Here is our inside label. We do have a seersucker lining. Alrighty. This is just, it's a great little summer bag because if you have that outfit and you just want like a nice, fresh looking summer crossbody bag, this is your bag. All right, let's take our photo and then we will move on to, we took the photo already. All right, guys, are we ready? Here we go. We will move on to the dainty beaded bag for our request. All right, she's running. She's running. Thank you so much, Vanilli. I appreciate you. Should be working. I love the name. Thank you for the follow. Okay, cool. She's still available. Let's run the beaded. So it's a Whiting and Davis lookalike because it has that mesh, you know, mesh vibe. And I love how this sparkles. Really nice for New Year's Eve, but honestly, let's just go to the grocery store. and put all of our coins in this bag. Let's just put all of our change, all of our pennies in this bag. Okay, that's where it hits. It's not adjustable. The brand is Regale, and its logo is a crown. Okay, we're going to run this one for 5. Tyler, I did not see your request. If you guys are making comments and I'm not acknowledging them, do not hesitate repeating yourself, because we are going to have busier lives than normal, especially a couple of you that have been on some of my OG lives. This may or may not be faster than what you're used to. Okay, so here we go. And we can always rerun stuff too if you guys miss it. Countess Chic Cachet. Got it for 5, unless someone bids against her. Great grab, my friend. Here we go. Boom. There she goes. There she goes. Tyler Love, I sold a few yesterday. I have a few more. Okay, so sold to Countess Chic. Okay, so we had a request for shoes. We had a request for fur accessories. I'm going to say that I only have one genuine fur accessory left, at least that is in my viewpoint. I sold 2 hats yesterday, Tyler. I have a fur muff. How fun is this? It has a little as-is imperfections. As you can see, we do have some patches there on the right side. The left side is cool. Now, this is just really this is fun, maybe not practical, but we can run this if anyone is interested. Tyler, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not believe I have any other fur unless it's hiding, but I wouldn't know where it is now. I do have a faux fur hat that is really fun. I am not wearing, I'm wearing pigtails, so I can't pull it down. But it is a cap. It's brown, but it is faux fur. Gold chain belts. We have 1 left. I sold about 10 yesterday. You're welcome. Gray boots are a size 9.5. Gray boots are a size 9.5. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, the muff. Why was that blocked? Why was the muff blocked? I'm going to run the muff really fast just because I think it's super fun. You know, and who knows, you might, you know, someone here might need it for like a photo shoot. These aren't super rare, but I wouldn't say that you're just going to find them walking down the street. The inside is completely intact. I'm going to show you guys really quickly, best of my ability. Look at that. Isn't that cute? But again, we've got patch, and this just happens from storage. And right there, that's where the real damage is, or I guess imperfection. This one is most likely mink. It's cute. If you need it for a photo shoot or maybe for your mantle, let's go. We're going to run this one really fast. I think you guys are in the mood for shoes, so I'm going to do a quick show and tell of the shoes. Awesome. Marie was into it. Yes, it's fun, Marie. It's really fun. If you have models, you know, when you do photo shoots, this is cute. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sold to Marie. Sorry, guys, that we don't have any more fur. That sells very quickly. But what I do have that was mentioned, I have 1 gold chain belt left. I have 1. She sleeps in fur. You know what? She's a mob boss, so she better sleep in fur. Countess Chic, I've got this. That's all I have left. Okay. So Countess Chic, this one was Frankenstein. This piece was added. This is more of a silver coloring, but the chain belt is gold, and it's a good layering one. It's a good layering one. Because you're really cool, I'm going to run it for 3. So hold on. Don't bid yet. Don't bid yet. I'm going to edit this and make it 3 because you're really cool. And here we go. Hold on, guys. We always take photos. Photos first, like safety first here in Whatnot Land. Okay, Countess Chic, if you're ready, I have it for 3. And thank you so much. She's running. She's the last one. I got to go by. What I do have that's not a chain belt that you might like is this one. I'll show this one in a second. Thank you so much, Countess Chic. I think you're going to get it. And boom, sold to Countess Chic. Okay, this is made in Taiwan, beaded. Do you see it? Sometimes when I have my ring light too bright, there we go. So we have all different colors, like shades of bronze and blah, blah, blah. It's leather, made in Taiwan. And this one I can measure for you, but it fits me A-okay. You don't have to wear it with pants, but for me, I definitely can. So I can run this one for $3 too. I'm going to run it really fast in case anyone's interested. And then let's move on to shoes. And so our max sizing is 34. Max sizing is 34 inches, guys, on this one. And I will put that in for our mods to make their lives easier. Okay, cool. So this is a rerun from yesterday. We will make it $3. I think that's actually a good rule of thumb. If something did not sell from the day before, let's just run it for $3. Okay, and she's running. I really like it because I don't see belts that have beads. I think it's, oh, I'm sorry, it's 30 freaking seconds. How did that happen? Well, we'll just let this one run for 30 seconds. Hi, Monica. How are you? I'm seeing some familiar names. Okay, we got the gold. Can you show boots? Yes. Bliss, are you here? Bliss, are you here? Because we went off track. So let me show you guys. These are amazing. Vince Camuto, worth so much more. Glippy got it. Glippy! Well, I'm glad I had that run for 30 seconds. Glippy, thank you. I think that you will be happy with that. That is I've seen a lot of belts in my life, and I haven't seen a belt like that. Okay, so I'm going to put them on for you guys. These are brand new. The amazing, generous individual who gave them to me is actually on the live, so shout out to her. She knows who she is. I wasn't able to sell them in person. Had a lot of close calls. You may or may not want me to measure the calf, because what happens for most women is that their calf may or may not fit, and that is kind of frustrating, and we're going to make sure that you feel like you can fit these. So for me, they fit because I'm a size 10, but they are marked as a 9.5, okay? Alrighty. So here's the boot. For me, it comes up to my knee. Vince Camuto, we have a very small wedge heel. So these are definitely walking boots. Here's the other side. I feel like a flamingo. I'm a flamingo, guys. We do have studs, and you can't, no, everything is locked in, so nothing's adjustable. I'm gonna measure the width. There's a zipper, and let's run these babies. Karate Kid pose. Guys, I woke up this morning, and I was like, I feel great. I slept last night, guys. After yesterday's live, woo! Okay, 8 inches is the width. Size 9.5. I'm a 10. They fit me okay. I mean, they don't feel tight, but maybe after some walking, they would be uncomfortable. 8 inches is the width at the top. Okay. And boom shakalaka. Thank you so much, Marie. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a photo of one. I mean, for $5, again, if you are a reseller who lists online, I am not that reseller. I am not that reseller. So you can be that reseller. Let me grab the other one just to confirm that you will be purchasing both. So we have both. Great condition. Again, really never worn. There's our 9.5 marking. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Yeah. Sorry, it's kind of reflecting here. Okay, are we ready? Let's run it. Miss Bliss? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's 30 seconds, but we'll just have to let it run. We'll just have, I mean, who knows? Maybe someone will jump on. Oh, I'm sorry, Becky. Peg! Aunt Peg is here. How are you? Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Glippy came in. Thank you, guys. If I get 10 for these, I'll be happy. I mean, you know, I'd rather you guys have them than them collecting dust. So I almost sold them so many times for like 45 was what I was asking in person. But it was just that width at the top. So since they're Vince Camuto, I'm assuming that they were probably around 125 or something new. And we've got Bliss at 20. So Bliss, great fight for these. I'm so happy for you. I mean, they are brand new, and I hope you wear them in good health. I'm actually also wearing a similar style. I love me like a sock boot that just sort of blends in with my leggings. Love it. Okay, do we want more shoes? Is that the vibe? I have another pair of 9.5. I will put them on for you as well. These are leather. They are Clarks. And this is a belt buckle detail, so it doesn't change the size. And these were lightly worn, but they do have tread on the bottom so that you don't slip and fall. This is quite the heel, so let me measure the heel. I'm going to guess it's about 3 inches. Ooh, 3.5. The heel is 3.5, okay? Heel is 3.5. Side zipper. Inside is not falling apart. Ooh. We have a little wear right here on this boot, but it's not flaking. You know how it'll like start to flake? So I would say these absolutely have at least another year in them. 9.5, leather upper. The brand is Clarks, which you cannot see. You can see it better there. So I'm thank you, Bayo Sisters Finds. I'm gonna put these on really quickly and let's run them for 5. If you're a 9.5, you may or may not want these too, but just keep in mind that they are a 3.5 inch heel. I'm about to be 6 feet. Oof. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. They go over the ankle. Flamingo pose. Boom. So that's the side with the zipper. Here's the side without the zipper. And here we go. We're going to run these. Thank you guys for looking. I do have one pair of size 10. Yes, I do. I cannot start them at 5, but I could PM you. Okay, so here we go. I might have some 10s actually. I have to go look in my inventory. I have some Coach size 10, but again, I can't. Those I am keeping for the markets. Okay, here we go. These are a size 9.5 again. Hi, Autumn. Hi, Autumn. I don't know why I keep choosing 30 seconds. I have to change it back to 15. So they are running size 9.5 Clarks. Okay, Bliss, I got you. Yeah, I have 2 pairs of Coach size 10. I have sneakers and I have loafers. And then I have another pair of size 10. It's just they're from consignment clients. So if I run them for 5 and sell it for 20, yeah, it's just, so I kind of like, I am holding on to those. So hi, friend. Okay, so these are still available. No worries. Okay, are we ready for like a size 8? I have 2 size 8s. Who knew that LL Bean made an UGG type shoe? I don't know if they still do this. These have got to be 20 years old, about 20 years old. And they are a size, never mind. They're a size 9. Who's a size 9 here? Who's a size 9? Can you see where it says size 9? I like to show the size because I think that gives you guys more confidence. It says 9 medium. I don't know since when a 9 is a medium, but okay. LL Bean. These have been used, but they're in good condition. You'll see there's a little bit of dirt at the bottom. I can wipe that away. Not a problem. We do have a little bit of a water stain here, okay? And yes, so they were lightly, I mean, who's to say, were they lightly worn? I don't believe this is shearling. This feels synthetic to me. And here is our other boots. Okay, they're both a size 9. And we're gonna run these for 5. I'm not gonna put them on because I wanna keep it moving. But size 9, please stand up. And if you think that you're a little bit smaller, and you want to wear them around the house, okay? Just a tip. Boots like this make really nice house shoes. So, oh, wait. We're changing it to 15 seconds. Okay, thank God. Okay, 15-second run. That way we're not, waiting all day. Thank you so much, Bliss. Thank you so much, Bliss. And if someone wants to go on the LL Bean website and tell me if they're still making shoes like this, I'm pretty sure these are from like 2007. Bliss, great grab. Great grab. Okay. These are size 8s. These are size 8s. Okay. Who is familiar with the Western brand Ariat? I'm putting it in the chat. Yes, dog walking boots. What type of dog do you have? What type of dog do you have? Okay, so Ariat, here is our brand on the bottom, is a Western wear brand. And these are a size 8, and I'm going to find that size for you guys. They're a European 39, US 8. That's what they wrote. And these are leather. It is really hard to tell you, but it does show inside there. All right, Euro 39, US size 8. They have a pointier toe. They have a pointier toe. They're in really good condition. Almost sold these a few times at the markets, but I did not. Tread on the bottom. Not quite a cowboy boot. So size 8, guys. We're going to run these for 5 as well. And these are women's. All righty. And again, maybe this is a resale opportunity for someone else, which I love. Let's spread the wealth. Okay, here we go. And these are really cute because they have kind of like a stenciled in. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Vanilli. They have like a stenciled in design on the leather. I'm not quite sure how they did that. Cassie, if you get these for 5, bless you, my love. Bless you. Great grab. Yes, Cassie. Is this your first buy from me? I don't recognize your name. Oh, didn't tell me. I didn't see it. Is this your first buy? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, a few more pairs of shoes to keep it moving. These are vintage, and you know what? I am not sure the size of these. I am not sure. I think they're 7s. I can't tell, guys. They're just like the cutest little ballerina slippers. Catherine, do you remember the size of these? If you're here, if you're listening, I think they're a 7. They are by Daniel, and they say B80. I'm not sure if that means size 8. Made in USA. We're just gonna run these really quickly for 5. Maybe you just want to take a chance on them. They look like they're a size 7. I'm not entirely sure. They're super cute. If we knew the size. And I'm going to put size 7. I know. Size 7 question mark. Because they're from someone who is a size 7. I don't think she answered. Daniel Green, yes. She's not here. But Catherine's a size 7. You definitely know all the vintage. I was not familiar with this brand at all. I was not familiar. I tried to sell these at a buy-sell trade store, but didn't work. Okay, still available. Okay, these are so cute. And these are also not marked. Shit. Wish I knew the size of these. I'm going to measure these. Another great pair of slippers. The moon and the star. So cute for the house, right? These are definitely going to be a size 7 or less. What I'm going to do is actually measure the bottom. Some of us may know what our measurements are with our shoes, so that if you are a smaller size, you can kind of gauge as a slipper. Yeah, they're like 9.5. So I'm going to say size 7 on these. Super cute. And they may or may not be nice house slippers for you. I'm going to call them house shoes. Yes. I mean, girl, you can wear them outside, Cassie, but that's up to you. They measure 9.5, which traditionally is a size 7. Traditionally. I'm almost positive. I think 9.25 is a 6. Can someone correct me? I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me take a photo. Hold on one second, guys. Let's take our photo. There's no brand on these, but they look like that. They look like they were handmade because these sequins and this threading is absolutely on a suede base. Do you guys see this? I'm going to really talk these up. Do you see that suede base? And here's our inside. This feels like leather. They're unworn and they're just really cute. 9.5 is what they measure at the bottom. Here to here is 9.5. Very India. Yes. I was going to say that, but sometimes I don't like to because I can't. So anyway, maybe you grab them because you have a suspicion. Thanks, Nat. I know what size you are. I think these would fit you, Nat. I mean, I think maybe, your heel might be a little over, but thanks, babe. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Stormy Sooner is one of my top clients. I appreciate you, my friend. Okay, I believe that's it, except for like some other shoes that I can't sell for $5. So what I'm going to do is move on to some other requests that you guys have made. And what I heard was size XL. Was there anything else? Do we want vintage dresses? Do we want pants? Which boots? No, those did not sell. Those are the 9.5 Clarks. Elise, absolutely. Elise, I saw your message on Instagram about 50s. Yeah, Cassie, they're definitely a 9.5. Sorry, babe. These are a 9.5. We can rerun. These did not sell. I have lace. Girl, I got lace. I got lace for days. Okay, dresses, size XL, lace. We are going to start a little section for you. For all you beautiful people. When I say lace, I mean lace. Now, that might not be the lace you want. Let me know what you're looking for. I also just added a few new things. Should really keep this for myself. I just really want to show you guys. If you're into the 70s and you're roughly a 6'8", I really shouldn't, but I will. Okay. Yesterday we had a request for vintage bed shirts. We're going to run this one. Okay, lace. Not quite lace, but this, we never ran this one yesterday. And then the 50s dresses that Elise was interested in are here. I have to find them. Oh my gosh, you know what we never ran? And I never even showed you? I have a Coach sweatshirt. What was I thinking? We still have that. Elise, you were probably referencing this one, which could be early 60s. And this one, and we will try on and give measurements. I try on for context. This one is beautiful. This feels like a raw silk to me. There's a few more in there, so if I didn't pull one, please let me know. I was just approved to sell this live. This is a cheerleading jacket from the early 90s. If you know somebody named Kylie, we found your jacket. We'll run that. Let's see what other requests. The other two. The dress will look cute with your new boots. Cassie, I have so many hats. I just blew through the vintage purses. I don't have any more authentic vintage purses. I have like modern. Do you see the hats behind me? I have so many that we can go through together. I mean, I got everything. I truly have a lot of vintage hats that span all eras, predominantly 50s and 60s. And we can definitely do a vintage hat moment. I think what I'll do is the clothing first. If you have to leave, I'm gonna take a screenshot, Cassie Dean 23. I can do the hats tomorrow. So if you're like, oh, I gotta go, we can do the hats tomorrow. Okay? All right. Any other requests for clothing before I start diving in here? Oh, Cassie. Okay. I don't know if you heard me. I said, if you have to go, like if you're like, oh shoot, it's 2:00. It's EST here. Tomorrow I'll be live again, so I can hold off on the hats for you. Yes, all the church lady hats, but they're not church lady hats. They are cool people hats, which are church ladies too. But okay, guys, let's get started. What is our first request here? Are we gonna do at least this one, or this one? Let me know. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. We'll get started. You said church ladies aren't cool. I know, right? Not the velvet. Okay. I think that these were your picks, but I may have missed. Something. I feel like you're interested in this one. Is my intuition. This is a navy blue, guys. And you actually take this and you tie it with the piece on the back. How incredible. How incredible. You got both right. Okay, awesome. And to my knowledge, this is a handmade garment. But let's take a look and make sure that there isn't a label, because who knows, maybe it's a somebody. We do have a side metal zipper, but that still does not date this to 40s. I believe this is 50s based on the cut. No label. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Elise, I think you know my size. We're going to see how this fits. I'm going to keep this shirt on because I don't want to be like attracting any craziness into the live. So we'll wear the shirt as I try it on. And we're going to have to put this one over my head. What was that? What is this? Hold on. I just got very confused. What is that? Hold on, Elise. Oh, you don't want this one, Elise. I don't know. For some reason, I guess the skirt came undone in the back. Or is that just a big old slit? I can't tell. Do you see this? Huh. Let me put it on and see what's happening. I never even noticed that. What is that? Is that just like a slit? Oh, vintage. Okay. All right. It feels like it's going to fit. Oof. The question is always with the shoulders, because most women were smaller than my height. Okay, here we go. And then we have a side zipper. And then we have this piece and this piece. I'm not quite sure, Elise. I guess it's this. Now, let me figure out, what is the slit? Yeah, you're going to have to get that fixed. It is right with my butt. I never noticed that. I think you can get that fixed. I'm not sure. I just noticed that. But this one, I'm going to say, let's not play basketball. It is very ladylike. It is past my knees. It is a boat neckline, very slightly. Yeah, the hips. Here's our hips. Anyone else interested? I'm going to give this a size 6, but we got a slit right down the butt, right here. I don't know what happened. It's not ripped. It's almost like it's not finished. It's almost like it's not finished. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is a fab dress. I'm going to run it really fast just in case someone's interested. Do we want measurements? Please speak now, forever hold your peace. Some of these items I will just run faster just because it's very much a Marilyn Monroe dress. Now, I just took a photo of it and I'm like, oh, that is so, with that waistline. The material itself might just be something if you're someone who sews, like this material, maybe you could do something with it. But again, guys, there's just a big old opening right there. So With the diamonds necklace. Absolutely. Okay, so we ran that, and Elise, we're definitely going to measure the hips for you. Do you know your hip measurement? It is beautifully made. Guys, send me some moral support here. I don't want to hurt this dress. Oh, shoot. Okay. Moral support. This is why when you go to a vintage store, you really should not try on things that you don't think will fit, because you can hurt them. Talk to a vintage store owner and they will tell you. Okay, we're gonna be gentle. We're gonna be gentle. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's try the next one on. That was fun. She looks like the outfit that you would wear to your enemy's funeral, which I don't think Elise has any enemies. But that is kind of what this dress is giving me. Or it's giving me the Gucci character from the Lady Gaga version. I forget who she was. Was she the daughter? I feel like she would have worn this. Okay, so Elise fits. It feels good so far. There's definitely some room in the hips for this one. Elise, how tall are you? Because if you think you're more petite than I am, you're gonna be fine, because it fits me a-okay. The zipper, I don't wanna, okay, yeah, it's okay. It is a little tight in the waist. Like it's there, is the point. But we do have a little bit of room in the hips. See how I can stretch that. If your bust is bigger than mine, it might be too tight. I think that could also be a thing. 5'4", okay. It's a super valid fear. Yes. Understood. Okay, so here's, yeah, again, I mean, who wants to play basketball in vintage, but that's kind of my joke. It's a metal zipper in the back. I don't think you can expand anything. It looks like all the material, feels like all the material was used. I'd have to turn it inside out. It is a beautiful piece. It could be worth it's a great cut. Yeah, it could be worth a shot. So it's $5, guys. I have not, I have not put any emotional effort into these, because dresses are so hard to sell in person unless there's a fitting room. Okay, I'm going to run it. I'm going to say that it's going to fit up to a size 6. I'm a 35C. If you're a D, you're going to be a little tight here, I'm going to say. So, cool. All right, we'll let that one run out. It's giving Amish going to church, but fancy. Yes, that's so funny. I'm from Lancaster, so I'm very familiar with the Amish. Okay, so let me wiggle this one out. Yeah, I'm gonna say for the hips, it could be a 41. Elise, if you want to send me a message on Instagram, what I'm gonna do really quickly, in case anyone wanted it, but wanted exact measurements. Okay, so the waist is a 30. Yep, waist is a 30. And then the widest part of the hips, I'm going to have to say, is a 38. Maybe a 40 if I stretch it even more. Let me see the max. Let's see the max here. Yeah. It's 19 across, so 38. I mean, it might stretch a little bit more, but okay, I'm done with that one. Were we interested in seeing this lady? I think this is 60s, but then yesterday I was like, maybe it's 40s. So now I've decided it's 40s. The reason I've decided it's 40s is not only does it have the side metal zip, but it has the belt, and you weren't seeing the belts in the 60s. Also, this is very much a 40s design with rhinestones and pearls along the neckline. So I could be wrong. Is there a slip? Actually, that's... See, this leads me to believe it's 60s, because in the 40s they would have worn a slip separately instead of the slip, the lining being built in. But I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's 40s? Oh, they had that show in Lancaster. Which show in Lancaster? You think it's 40s? I'm gonna measure it. Let's run it. I mean, if one of you think this is one of those pieces, like I would eventually get on eBay, but it might take me another 2 months. There's no condition notes on this one, and our waist is measuring 30, and our pit to pit is measuring. Pit to pit is 36. Hips, widest part. Widest part is also a 38. Do we want to run it? We're going to do 38 hips, 36 pit to pit, and this is about this is pretty much exactly the same size of the last one. So roughly a size 6. It should fit me. I don't know if you guys want to see it on. I'll take a photo and run it. And one of you guys might get very lucky. Here we go. If you want it. Okay, here we go. So these items, these last few items, I actually grabbed at like probably about the same cost I'm selling it to you. I bought out a vintage store that was done. She had been in business. She's an amazing friend. Okay, it's running if you guys are interested. She'd been in business since 2013. So I sold a number of items and, definitely made money. So these are the last few that I'm showing you guys that are true vintage. So, okay, if you guys are interested, that's okay. Do we want to do the 70s dress? I think we do. No, I'm not keeping it. Okay, prairie dress. Okay, so this one I bought in New York. It has been loved. There's no stains. There's no tears. What I just want you guys to know, can you see how, because it's cotton, we've got some pilling. If you have a pillar, you can delicately go over and lighten that. But do you guys see that? So I just, again, I don't want anyone to curse me out. She's got a waist tie. We're going to put her on. She's got a back nylon zipper. And she has no label. She's a Gunny Sacks wannabe, but she's not. And her sleeves, I think, are these bishop sleeves? I forget. Someone tell me this type of sleeve. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, it's a little tight on me because I'm wearing a shirt. Here's our waist tie. Most likely you're going to want to do it in the back. And voila. What do you guys think? It's pretty fun. You can do this. And be like, I'm an innocent virgin from the 70s. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the follow, babe. Thank you so much. I don't have it zipped up all the way. Do we want measurements or are we ready? It is freaking awesome. It is. Thank you. Yes, light pilling, which I believe can be, okay, let me edit this listing. Has the old dress, which I think, again, if you guys just have one of those electric pill removers, which I think is very actually therapeutic to do. Yes, thank you. Follow and bookmark. Yeah, I am far from a virgin. We lost that card a long time ago, but I can pretend. You can pretend. Okay, are you guys ready? She's really fun. Maybe you'll get her for 5. I'm going to run this one a little bit longer. We're going to do 20 seconds just in case someone decided to go pee or something. I don't want you guys to miss out. Again, we do have a back zipper. We do have a waist tie. So you don't have to tie it. It can give you a little bit more space. I kind of like it in the front better. So thank you guys for bidding this one up. I really appreciate it. I bought this one at Other People's Clothes in Brooklyn. And it's awesome. Sold, 32. Great grab, great price. I think that's about the same I purchased this for. It might have been like 28, something like that. So great price. Thank you so much. Vanilli, what neighborhood are you from? Vanilli. We're supposed to be friends. Where are you based now? Well, first, what neighborhood are you from in Brooklyn? Because you're from Brooklyn, but you're from a neighborhood. Okay, hold on, guys, because the zipper has decided. I hate when it captures the fabric. Rockville, Maryland. Oh, did we? Yeah, because I'm in Baltimore. That's right. Near Canarsie. Okay. I've never heard of Starrett City in my life. Starrett City, near Canarsie. Were you near the L or were you near like the A? Or no trains? Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure. You were near both. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Canarsie, I am not. Sorry, guys. This got caught in the fabric. Let me make sure that we do not hurt this. So you know how these zippers, they have the fabric? We all know. You have to be very careful. I have not spent time out in Canarsie. When I left New York, I was in Sunset Park, but I was in East Harlem for a very long time, so I didn't really get a chance to explore Brooklyn. Regretfully, I left in 2023. I was in Manhattan from 2008 to 2020, and then Sunset Park from 2022. I was in Midwood for a little bit with an ex-boyfriend, which I really like Midwood. Midwood's money. Money, money, money. Okay. But yeah, Brooklyn's awesome, and I will have to look up Starrett City. And congratulations. Totally got distracted there. Congratulations. Okay. Was there another piece I showed you guys that we want to run? I'm going to show you guys a few more that I did not get a chance to show you. Also purchased in Brooklyn. Yes. Yes. It's a Cobra. She is like a varsity jacket, and I don't know what happened. Most likely she was stored incorrectly. We do have a mark here and a mark here that look like they were from like a cedar chest. I don't know if these are removable or maybe it's a rust stain. I've seen this exact jacket sell online for about $95. It's by Diamond Dust and Michael T-Shirts Inc., Miami, Florida, USA. I'm going to keep it if you guys don't buy it. And then we also have a 1990s Tahari blazer. But get ready. Get ready for the back. This is a personal. I bought this out of the estate of an Upper East Side lady in like 2010. I'm over it. And then the other jacket I want to show you guys that is phenomenal but has an as is this Banana Republic safari jacket with the belt. But somebody had a red pen in their pocket. So we got the red pen. But this is definitely something I could probably move on eBay, but I am way too lazy, so maybe you guys want it. I also want to point out, and I know I'm like skipping over comments, that I do have these 1990s crinoline skirts up for grabs. And if you guys like to dress in pure vintage style where you really like go all out, if you don't have one of these, you might want one. So I can run these if you guys are interested. And then some other banger pieces I'm going to show you really quickly. We still have the Modern Coach sweatshirt. And we have a vintage made in USA Syracuse sweatshirt, which is a college I almost went to, but I didn't. Okay, what do you guys want to do first? The white dress front rack. White dress front rack. This one? Or you mean this one? Hold on. White dress front rack. I'm trying to see what you see. This is kind of white. Have we talked about this one yet? Is that what you're seeing? That would be like peripheral vision if you could see that. this one. Let me see what you're saying. I know you want to see the hats. Yeah. Why don't I do the hats tomorrow? Tomorrow is 11. Does that work for you? Oh my God. Oh, in your hand. Oh, shoot. Okay, I put them all back. This one. All right, Cassie. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to stick with the clothes for now. Hats tomorrow. I will literally start with the hats, and I'll have them all organized, and I'll have my hair down, and then you can really see how it sits. This one right here. This one right here. And I'm sure I missed some comments. Lynn, thanks for your patience. Making sure I didn't miss any. That's crazy. Iconic. Which high school? Is up the street from Columbia. You and I have been crossing paths. Oh my God, I love that you guys are becoming grown in PA. Yeah. I'm like Horn. I was grown in PA. My high school is on 14th and First Avenue. I don't remember a high school there. Is it still there? That's by NYU-ish. No, actually not really. 14th and First. I can visualize it. I mean, you're right by the L. Oh, you're by Stuytown. Your high school is by Stuyvesant Town. You had to take a bus. Yeah, you were like deep. Okay, I caught up on conversation. The lace. Okay, I'm so sorry, babe. The lace we still have. Girl, this is 1940s, at least confirmed by some of our viewership. You know, there's a couple of parts of it where I'm like, I'm not quite sure if it's 1940s. I'm going to show it again. I do have the measurements in memory. I just pinned it. Okay, so we do have a side metal zipper. Pit to pit, I measured 36. Waist, I measured 30. Hips, I measured 38. That doesn't mean there isn't a little bit of stretch, but I would not depend on it. The reason I wasn't sure if it was 40s is primarily because it does have a built-in lining, and oftentimes you would see that in the 60s because women in the 40s were wearing a slip, but could it be 40s? Absolutely. But hey, it's a $5 run. I'm going to run it again. If you want me to put it on, I can, if no one bids on it, okay? I love that you guys are chatting like this. 1997. That was a great year for music. 1997. I feel like music was really good until about 2005. And then it went downhill from there. All right, she's running, babe. She just might not fit you. That might be why you're not. Class of 95. Nice. Okay. Lynn, I don't know if you're here. No, wait, class of 94. Lynn, I don't know if you're still here. Do you want me to put it on for you? So I recently bought on eBay year pendants. Not pendant, like charm, like year charm pendants. It says 1986, 1974, 1977, and they're vintage for people's birth year or graduation year. And I'm so excited to sell them because they're dead stock. So if you guys are interested, let me know and I might have a year for you. All right, let me see if I can put this on, Lynn. Oh, you're fine. Oh, you think it's too big? Let's see if it fits me, Lynn, because if it doesn't, yeah, I'm nervous. This is tiny. I don't want to hurt it. Lynn, girl, Lynn, what's your height? What's your height and your waist? If your waist is smaller than a 25, yes, I'm going to say it's too small. But if you think if your waist is like a 26, this would probably still fit fine. I'm feeling into the fact that could hardly get over my shoulders. So this is definitely for a more petite girl. Okay, guys, let's move on here. Lynn, I do have some smaller pieces that you might not have seen. I definitely want to get a feel for your sizing. I don't know if this is your vibe, babe. Okay, I got you an 86. I got you an 86. And I love that you guys are New York friends. This is so cool. Crinoline. Okay, crinoline. Crinoline. Are you guys ready? Okay. So the crinoline, speaking of the 90s, is like from prom dresses or some sort of, you know, David's Bridal situation. We all remember David's Bridal, which may or may not be here. There's no sizing. So the way that I suggest you wear it is if it's too small, you fold it over. If it's too big, then, you know, lucky you. So let me put this one on. This one is what I call the cupcake style. And you can wear it as a dress, or I'm sorry, as a skirt. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna have to do this. You can wear it as a skirt alone. So you guys see that it is tight on me? Woo! It's like Spanx before Spanx was invented. So here we go, right? So I zipped it up all the way. I'm a 27. I measured myself yesterday. If it's too small, you don't have to zip it up. You can fold it over. Your body's probably gonna support it being on you. And then you can still wear whatever you wanna wear. Or you can still wear it as a skirt. You can add a big old belt. You can do something like this. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to measure, and I'm gonna measure it stretched, but I just wanted to show that to you guys because I do think that there's a little bit of flexibility here depending on how you wear it. It's pretty free in the hips, okay? This has volume. I have to send it in a box. Here is the bottom of this one. It's multi, okay? Great for a photo shoot. And you can fold it over to make it work, or if you feel that you can fit into it, you can go all the way and have it be kind of like Spanx up here, okay? The other one that I have is the David's Bridal with the original tag. I'm assuming that's what this one is. So there's our dead stock tag on this one. But this one does not have a label. Okay, are we ready? Let's do it! I'm gonna measure the waist. Estimated from the 90s. So we're gonna measure this part and then we're going to run this baby. Alrighty, and I am just like flashing you guys. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. We are so focused. I have not even acknowledged our new viewers. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so this one flat is a 26 with stretch up to a 32, and that's this part. So there is stretch. Flat 26 up to a 32, okay? We're gonna put that in here. So we'll run this one first. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Here we go. Okay. And alrighty. Awesome. And we have one more. We have one more. Okay, so she's running. Thank you guys for bidding her up. She is beautiful. If you're into crop tops, this is a good one to wear a crop top with. If you're into going to Coachella or, you know, festivals of that nature, wear this and stunt on everybody because no girl's going to have this. They're all going to be half naked and you're going to be walking up with the crinoline, okay? All right. And I think that I think Glippy's going to get it. Thanks, Glippy. No. Oh, Jen. Jen just popped in the chat. Hi, Jen. How are you? How are you? Boom, shakalaka. We have one more, guys, so don't worry. There's one more, but this one is the pretty one. The other one's a little bit more straight. I'll show you after this. And I think Jen got it. No, Blippy got it. Oh, wait, it's still going. Oh, my God, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Glippy. Thank you, Glippy. Glippy, what's your first name? Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We have one more, which is exciting. And this one has the original tag from David's Bridal. So probably in like 1994, it was $49. So let's not bid it past 49. And this one is a different cut. I'm gonna put this one on. Ugh. Michelle, nice to meet you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. This one actually I think is supposed to be a little bit higher. Okay. Woo, baby. Whew. Okay. I want to say that this one's a mermaid skirt-ish, kinda. It's cute. It's really cute. Hips are very narrow. There's some wiggle room, but yeah, hips, it's not like the other one. This is tight. It's straight and then it flares and it has 2 tiers at the bottom and the crinoline is at the bottom. So you guys can see that. I believe this is polyester and I don't think it would take to tie-dye that well, but that is an idea if you guys are creative. And again, if you think that you're going to be way too small for it, you can do this. Or even if you feel like you're not going to fit it, you don't really have to. Do you see how like I don't even have it completely zipped and it still fits so that if I put something on over it, it's still going to do the job? Or I can do this. You see that? I can just keep rolling it and then, you know, it's going to sit under whatever you're wearing. So I hope that that inspires you. I'm still going to take measurements. This will be our next run. I'm so glad you love her. You're going to get a nice big box from me. Nice big box with lots of stuff in it. Okay, so this one does have a label. Oh shit, it's nylon. You might be able to tie-dye this then. Made in Sri Lanka. 100% nylon. That's nice. That's a much nicer material. Okay, so we're gonna measure the top and then let this one rip. And okay, so this one flat is a 14 with stretch up to 32. So 28 to 32 at the tippy top. This part is where many of us are going to be like, oh, hell no. So let me see what the hips are. Yeah, hips are like 36, maybe 37. Hips are narrow, guys. 28 to 32. And right here, it's measuring like a 36 to 37, maybe with some stretch. So let's run it. Okay. And we'll delete that photo. And again, guys, if you're just coming in, thank you so much. Everything is $5. And we're having a lot of fun. We're taking requests. We're trying to get to everyone's requests so that, you know, if you have to leave, at least you have a chance to see what you wanted to see. Okay, this one is running 28 to 32. Thank you, Claudia. Claudia has one of the really pretty ones that she bought from me. Thank you, Claudia. Claudia, also, the LV key holders, I just confirmed a purchase with someone else, so I am going to send you videos of what I have. I'm not going to run them on Whatnot. I'm a little bit nervous about running Designer and Whatnot without being approved, so I'm not going to run them on Whatnot. So that you know. Thanks, Hannah. Great grab for $8. Oh my gosh. Woo! Hannah, was that your first purchase? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, have I missed anything? Have I missed anything? I'm just seeing if there's any other comments. Okay, we did the crinoline. We talked about our year necklaces, our graduation. I think that's it. Okay, so you know what? Let's do some fun things. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Let's do a few fun things I see on the rack that we haven't run yet. This is a size small Coach unisex sweatshirt, but I'm going to argue it's for the ladies. It's really nice. It just has a C and then a C and then a C. I think the H stands for house. And then we have the Coach monogram. Here's our label. And the one thing I want to note, there's a pulled thread. Do you guys see that right there? This is like a little bit of dust. I'm sorry, guys. There's a pulled thread right here. So it is a little bit of an as is, at least on the back. We're going to do a pit to pit. We're going to run this one for 5. And she is, and I'll put her on for you guys too. She is, 42. 42 pit to pit. Thank you, Marie. No, Marie, you don't even have to be here, babe. You have given me enough of your time. I think I need to pay for an all expenses paid trip to Baltimore, and thanks for your generosity. So I'm going to throw this one on, guys, so that you see contextually. It's a nice thick sweatshirt. Also, just to confirm, this one is 100% cotton. Ooh, okay. I didn't wear a lot of makeup today because I knew I was going to be trying on things. Okay. Woo. She's really cute with just leggings. Fits me like a small. Like it's, it's not oversized. For me, I'm a medium. Fits me like a small. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Marie, come on over, make some cocktails. I have a fridge here in my storage unit. Here we go. Here we go. All right. And we're going to run this baby. Again, I measured it 42 pit to pit, but it is marked a size small. So it is fitting me like a small. Alrighty. And this is a contemporary, so you guys might not even be interested. I want to hang out. I love it. All right. All good. All good. We will keep this one for the markets or myself. Okay, let's run. Oh my gosh. Let's run Kylie's cheerleading cheerleading varsity jacket. I couldn't think of the phrase. Cheerleading varsity jacket. It's not just the football players got the jackets. All right, so the hair has changed. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay. We're going to change the hair. Outfit change. Okay, so speaking of jackets, I have a number of jackets, so I can stick with the jackets, which are really easy to try on, take up a lot less time. So this one is marked an extra small. It is not an extra small at all. It is not an extra small. Carmel Pups. I want to say this is a city in California. What do you guys think? Or is it Florida? Carmel. Carmel. So marked an extra small. Fits me more like a small, maybe even medium. It buttons just fine. And it has the name Kylie. If your name isn't Kylie, that's okay. It's actually really cool to wear other people's names these days. We're going to run this one for 5. She's navy with yellow. I guess if you want to do this, you can to protect yourself. Oh, wait, does this zipper? Oh, it does. Oh, my God, it's a hood. Oh, my God, hold on. Wait. This is so fun. This is a hood. Okay, you got to zip it. And I can't seem to zip it myself. Oh, my God, it's a hood. Yes! I was never a cheerleader, but these are my cheering moves. Okay, are we ready? I remember when our debate team got varsity jackets, I was like, I am not trying to advertise the debate team. You debated getting varsity jackets for the debate team. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was a newspaper geek, so I was editor-in-chief of my high school newspaper and went on to have a journalism degree. So that's actually technically the profession that I pursued. So I'm right there with you. I love sports. I wasn't a super sporty person in high school. So, okay, she's running. Kylie. Oh, Kylie. Isn't Kylie one of the Kardashians? She's like one of the younger ones. Oh, God, it has the hood. Oh, my gosh, you guys. That's okay. Housekeeper. Oh, somebody grabbed her. Sunday brunch, thank you. Because Sunday brunch, I think you can do something with this. I really do. It's Sunday brunch. Sunday brunch. Thank you. Oh wait. Hannah saw the vibes. Okay, let me talk it up. You can add patches on the back because it is wool. The lining is perfect. I mean, this is a perfect jacket. My goodness. And then, of course, we have now a zippered hood, which I had no idea. You unzip it, and then you've got that great collar. And who doesn't want to be a Carmel Pup cheerleader? Hannah wants to be a Carmel Pup cheerleader. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you so much, babe. Okay, sold. Okay, let's do a couple of blazers. Like I said, I want to do some jackets. They're really easy. Oh, also, I should have told you guys, I might have to do these tomorrow. I have a ton of Y2K Abercrombie and Fitch shopping bags. Now, I don't know if you guys are interested. I've been hoarding them. I think I thought I was going to do some sort of merchandising in my booth situation and never got around to it. Okay, we can run those. We've got a ton. Let me know if you're interested. Okay, so next up, unless you guys are interested in the Abercrombie. Yes, ooh la la. You swiped yourself off the page, Sunday. Oh my God. Your mom donated it. I'm sorry. To be honest, I would love if I had a speech and debate team. That's so true. That's so true. Right? Do you want one? Okay, really quickly. Jones, New York. We love us at Jones, New York. Made in USA. Size 8 petite. This has a slight tinsel in it. Do you guys see that? Do you see that little shimmer? It's better sometimes if I turn off the ring light. This is a nice preppy 90s style. And almost sold this one a few times, but I didn't. It's got single buttons down the front, marked an 8 petite. This is not going to be an accurate 8 for today. I'm going to give this a 6. You can wear it closed or you can wear it open. My arms are a little bit long, so it is short on me. There's no pleats in the back. There's a slight shoulder pad, very slight. I don't hate it. This is giving me 90s does 40s ever so slightly. And JoJo, this would fit you. Yeah. I mean, you're smaller than me. I think you are. Are your arms super long? This could be intentional, right? Because of like the watch and the bracelets and stuff, like how people were wearing things. And JoJo, I don't think you like purple, but I've got a great Tahari. Hi, Lisa. JoJo, I'm going to measure Pizza Pit for you. It's a great vintage one. And JoJo, material-wise, this is top notch. It is 96% wool, which is pretty cool. But it's not itchy because it has that lining on the inside. So Pizza Pit is a 36. If it were a 38 or 40, I would say that it's a size 8, but I'm going to say it's a size 6. Jones, New York, guys, 36 Pizza Pit. Oh, the shoulders. Do you know your shoulder measurements? I'm assuming we are the same, or I am slightly wider. So shoulders with the seams. Yep, 32. 32 across. So that's 16 across. I like a 16 to 17 across for me. So strong. Okay, let's run it. Let's run it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Lisa. Let's get this. All right, and guys, time is flying. I have so much fun on these. I have so much fun. Yeah, This is a really good one. I mean, freaking made in the USA. I'm always curious when I see these brands that have stood the test of time and and it says made in USA. I'm always like, but where? Where was this made? Like, was it made in Columbus? Was it made in I'm trying to think of like a random town. Sacramento, California. Was it made in New York? Was it made in Chicago? Okay, I'm gonna run it $5. 36 pit to pit, and then this is 16 across for the shoulders, which doubles to a 32. She is a nice chocolate brown with a very slight tinsel. Never say that right. I think JoJo, she's taking a chance. Thanks, friend. Thanks, friend. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's do another blazer. 90s Tahari. This is a personal. Yeah, you don't think it was made like somewhere else randomly in the country? I've been to one sewing factory in New York, but it was in 2008. So there aren't really any. I mean, there are some left, but it's not the same. Okay, I love this one. I really do. Vintage Tahari. It's not designed to be buttoned. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It is designed to be buttoned. So it's designed, well, for me, I like it open. It's a little tight if I close it. So I do want to give that full disclosure. So if I close it, I'm going to say it's about a 4. Wearing it open, I'm going to say it's about a 6. So you have the buttons here. Shoot. I guess I got to do it this way. Sometimes things are so well made that I forget actually how to button them. Okay, here we go. It's going to snatch my waist. Okay, so boom. This probably would have had a matching skirt. Working for Wall Street. I'm going to pull my hair up because I didn't wash my hair today, guys. So I feel like it's very like raggedy looking. And then we do have this great little kind of, I don't know what to call that. Like a rope chain. I'm not quite sure what to call this actual element, but I like it. It's a great accoutrement. This is a royal purple. Again, I do have it buttoned. It's got military vibes. You do not have to button it. I think it's really nice worn open, but buttoned, it's reading like a size 4. It's a little bit tight on me. Okay. And the as is conditions, because I did wear this. Because I did wear this, presumably I sweat a little bit. So the coloring on the lining has changed by the armpits because I am a human being and I sweat. So we do have some of that. Those of us that know vintage know that quite well. Here is our vintage Tahari label. This one was made in Korea. It has a spare button on the inside, which is fantastic. And it is 100% pure wool, and it's a vintage size 10, which is probably about a 6 by today's standards. But again, buttoned, it feels like a 4. It has light shoulder pads, and we are going to run this baby. So please give it a new home. The pockets, I don't think they're actual working pockets, so this one does not have pockets. She's awesome. She's awesome. Yes, Vanilli. Okay, so let me run this and then next Abercrombie. Let's just move on to Abercrombie because you guys yeah. I'm excited to run Abercrombie. I've been holding out. Secretly, I think I've just been wanting to hoard them. Okay, so we're going to run the Tahari and we'll put 15 seconds on that baby. And Francesca, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Nikki, welcome in. Christine, welcome in. Okay, so she's running. Yes, we are a bunch of yeah, exactly. But also because I think that they might gain more value in time. I bought them because I knew that Abercrombie was having a slight moment, but I didn't figure out how to really use them. And now I'm just like, well, I don't want to give them away for free. I think that some of us may or may not want to put them up somewhere. So we're going to show them one by one. I can run the sexy ones first. These poor men that were hypersexualized at quite the young age. I hope they were paid appropriately. I have a feeling this guy got $500 for this and that's it. No royalties paid to these models whatsoever. I think a few of them are duplicates. So if you don't get one, I may or may not have it again. They're all very high quality, but some of the handles are the cloth and some of them are like kind of the wire cloth. And I don't know the exact years of these exact bags. I do remember them from the early 2000s. We had an Abercrombie at the mall, and yes, it was dark and it smelled like cologne. And before I decided that I didn't have to be like everybody else, I think I bought like 2 things from Abercrombie on sale. And then I was like, screw it, and started going to Salvation Army, which I'm sure many of us agree, because we are all the same. We are different, but all the same. Okay, there's another one. Was there one you guys saw that you really liked? It's like the American Apparel models. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I'm just going to start running them. We'll do them at really quick 10-second runs, just in case that's all we need. We are going to take a photo of every single one. There's nothing wrong with these guys. I mean, whoever owned them preserved them because they also, felt like they were going to be a piece of fashion history, which they are. And we're going to run this one for 10 seconds. So nothing wrong. They are substantial. They will be mailed flat, obviously, but they're fun. They're super fun. I did watch a girl on Instagram. She does nothing but like millennial content. And she shared how as a child, she would cut these and then put it across her wall because, it's 2 different images and then you can like spread it. And I was like, that's genius. Thank you, Vanilli. I appreciate you. Vanilli. I'm going to give you another one. This is the same one. I'm going to give you another one I'm going to give you this one. Thank you for modding. That's for you. Okay. Let's do, did I do this one yet? I think I just did. Yeah, I have 3 of this one. Is that a girl? I'll do all the sexy ones. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one. It has the cloth handle. It's the same on both sides. This poor young man was not eating. He really needed a burger at the time of the photo shoot. You're welcome. You are welcome. Okay, so let's do this. And take photos. Okay. Boom. We're going to run this one for 10 seconds. And we do have a few more that aren't as sexual if you guys are interested. But I will run all the ones that, have a body first. And I remember making those into book covers. Oh my gosh, yes! We had to cover our books. You just unlocked a core memory for me. Vanilli, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Okay. Is this a girl? I can't tell. No, there's definitely hair on this body where it's not supposed to be. I'm pretty sure I don't know. At this point, I'm not sure. I'm going to run this one next. This one does not have the cloth handle. It has like that wire handle. Okay, this one's a little bit different. It has a definition of casual luxury on the inside. So I guess Abercrombie at this point, they were branding themselves as casual luxury. Hence why it was $95 for a t-shirt. All right, let's update this one with a photo. Oh my gosh, that whole book cover reminder was a total unlock for me. Okay guys, we're just doing 10 seconds. I can always rerun. After this, I'll do a few of the ones that are just you know, basic, I guess. Okay, cool. That one's still available. Let's do. Okay, these are not the. Okay, we have the young man on a bike. We have the young man with his arms crossed. And then we have, I'm presuming, a happy couple. Let's do the young man on the bike first. And this one does not have the cloth top. And let's see, is there a little definition on the oh! Okay, this one says classic cool. I never even bothered to look. I'm trying to see if there's a copyright date at all. But there's not. There's no date. Oh, he has a skateboard. Nope, he's a rebel. He's got a skateboard. He's different. He's different. I have an art project in mind. Oh, I'm excited. I am so excited. I have all of these grand ambitions in my head sometimes, and then I just go, I just don't have time. So I will live vicariously through you. Oh, and he's not wearing socks or shoes. He's just on the bike. And it is the same front and back, guys. It is the same. Now, if you have kiddos and they're really into Abercrombie, I would say this is a really fun random gift for them. I will rerun this one. Yes. It's in your head. Yeah, I'm not that creative either. I'm really good at business, but I'm not like the most creative person. Okay. We will run another one, and then we will keep it moving, and we will do some clothes. I have some more jackets, and then I actually have ties, guys. I have some ties that I did not show you. All right, this is the happy couple. Boom shakalaka. And after this one, we can keep it moving. Unless you guys want me to run the rest of them, just let me know. Because I don't want to bore you guys. I think the most important thing with Whatnot is that we just make sure that you guys are happy to be here, because I know you have places to be. All right, she's running. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done with Abercrombie. Thank you, Vanilli. Thank you so much. So a few things I want to show you guys that have not been shown. I have a vintage parasol. I am Mary Poppins reincarnated. How fun is this? I know. Just when you thought I was done, I'm never done. We have the vintage parasol that looks like it could actually stab someone. Actually, this reminds me of Penguin in that one Batman movie, because he had the parasol, and then he would open it and he would like shoot people. Yeah. That's what this reminds me. So we can run her. She's going to be a tough ship. I'm probably going to have to figure something out, but I can figure it out. I'll probably wrap it with a couple of poly mailers and send it like as is to you. So just be warned, that might be what's happening. Some other things that we have not gone over are the ties. The ties are right in front of me. I have a handful of ties that I am happy to do a 2-for-5 deal. And a lot of people enjoy the ties because they also make them into things, or they wear them as belts. I have a Pierre Balmain, which is incredible. I do have a Ralph Lauren in here somewhere. I have a Chaps Ralph Lauren. I have a couple of art ties. Some of them are silk. Some of them are polyester, but they are really fun. So we could do a 2-for-5 deal on that. And then I have coats, and I want to move these coats. And because there's only a few of us in the live, there's only 10 of us, you might get a coat for $5. Here's one coat that I did not run yet that is the coolest coat of all time. Is this guy. I'm obsessed. Are you obsessed? We have a hood. Yeah. So here's a coat. I've got a few more. So let me know which direction you want me to go. Oh, yes. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Marisol, I would run them, but I like Cassie, and I don't want her to be mad at me for not running them. But Marisol, I will follow you. I'm going to take a screenshot because we talked about the vintage hats, but then I didn't get to them, and Cassie wants me to run them for her. So thank you for the share. Thank you. Happy couple, how boring. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I haven't seen anyone say anything about the direction. There's only 11 of us now, so I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to run a few more things. If you guys aren't into it, you know what? I'll just wait until tomorrow. I'll get organized. You guys have been so great. I don't want to stick around for too much longer than you guys are like interested. So let's just do a couple of really easy breezy runs with a few more jackets. And make sure you bookmark my show for tomorrow because we will kick it off hard. And it'll be 11 a.m. So hopefully by then, if you're PST, you'll be up and at 'em. So this is a U.S. Army jacket. It is a vintage jacket. These are very popular in Baltimore. A lot of people like to wear them, over like a dress or over whatever. Very much a unisex piece. This one, the arms are a little bit long on me, so I'm going to roll it up. But this one fits like a medium large. It does still say U.S. Army. You can remove this. All you have to do is, rip it out from the seams because it is a patch, and then it will actually just be like a lighter area where the patch was. But it's been decommissioned with the person's name. So when the person's name is on it, you do want to remove it. My husband is a military vet, so he's persistent that I tell people this to remove the name. But this one we can run for 5. Again, I'm going to say this one is up to a size large. In terms of military sizing, I can't read it. Ooh. Yes, it's a medium. In terms of military sizing, it's a medium. I don't know the exact year. I'm going to say this one is probably 90s. And it is 100% cotton, and it is the woodland camouflage pattern. If you guys are familiar with the military, they do change the patterns. They're similar, but they're different, and that is a great way to know that you have bought a certain era. So let's run this one, see if you guys are into it, and I'm going to run a few more pieces. Everything is a $5 start. If you are new to the show, we've got Miss Vanilli from Brooklyn modding. And we are having some fun and chatting and just seeing what's possible. Oh, shoot. Still 10 seconds. I'll change that to 15 for the next few runs. Thank you for the grab. I appreciate you. Glippy, Glippy, Michelle, I just want to give you some props here because you and I are the same. Thank you for appreciating my style. I appreciate you. This is a great grab. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, I'm so glad. Yes. So really quickly, this was my husband's, and he said I could sell it. So my husband was in the Air Force. I think this is an Air Force print. 2011 to 2013. So this is probably from around that era. So this is a more digital print. See? And it's a garment bag. How fun. Who knew? Military stuff is such high quality. And you being in Rockville, I'm sure you find it all the time because we are in the middle of Army bases and bases. We're in the middle of the military here. Camo is definitely a neutral. Yes. Only in America. It's camo is an American print. No other country, I swear. Now, I don't think I have any more camo. I've sold all my military stuff because it is so popular. If I find any more, I'll bring it to tomorrow's show. Okay, let's run a few more things for 5 that are super fun that I haven't shown you guys yet. I do have this jacket. This is a vintage LL Bean, and it is marked a vintage 20. That can't be right. I'm not sure. It looks like it says R20, but it is the vintage LL Bean from Freepoint, Maine, which is another way to age. I'm not entirely sure what era this is from. I mean, wild guess is from the 90s. We do have buttons on the sleeves. This one does not fit me like a 20. So I'm going to say this is up to probably a size large. The reason I bought it is because this is the Ravens color. And I was thinking that someone would buy it because it's purple and they could wear it to the Ravens game, but that did not happen. We still have it. So she's going to be a $5 run. She has a really nice like cotton wool plaid material on the inside. She's very snuggly. If you're in a snow area, this is a good snow jacket. Or if you just want to rock a purple coat because you want to rock a purple coat. So let's run this one for 5. You never found military stuff. That's crazy. We have a 2nd Avenue here. I'm sure you're familiar with the brand, and I find it at the 2nd Avenue all the time. The only issue is that sometimes it's so big that I can only sell it to a guy. Oh, did they? So, yeah. I'm not like a Ravens fan like that, but of course I live in Baltimore. So now I'm like, okay, if you guys like the Ravens, I'm going to have to go along with it. I do know that there was a Ravens game last night. It was at 7:30. I saw it advertised. Okay, we're running it. I mean, it's a great piece. It's vintage LL Bean. So there's that. So thank you guys. Clarissa, thank you. Clarissa's like, Clarissa's like, I like purple. I don't know where you're from, Clarissa, but you got it. Thank you, Clarissa. And you were on my live yesterday. Thank you so much for coming back. Okay, cool. We are moving some shit. That makes me happy. Okay, next up is a vintage trench that you have not seen. This is probably going to be a women's large. I will put it on for you. It is classic. It does look like you are part of the detective unit at your local police force. And it does have a fleece lining. And it is a button up. And the buttons are covered. So hold on one second as I get this undone. I forget the brand. It's definitely vintage. It's a Channel. Borg Fabrics. Who has seen this brand? It's not Chanel. It's Channel. Let me turn off my ring light. And it looks like there was a patent on the fabric of some nature. Borg Fabrics. Dry clean only. Deep pile luxury lining. That's a warm. Is what it says. At one point, this was $75. Today, it is $5. So I want you guys to see the lining. You can remove this lining. So if you don't want to have the fleece and you just want it to be a light over jacket, you can. And here we go. I will do a pit to pit on this. This is reading like a size large or maybe up to a size 12 women's. I believe that this was a men's jacket initially. The only drawback on a piece like this is there's no zipper. You have to individually button every button. Do you guys see that? That's why it took me so long to just open it. It does have pockets. Pockets are good. And it is actually a green with like a blue plaid threading. It's very light, but it's a green base. So you guys can see that. And you guys see it has those like blue lines. Like it's not plaid. I don't really know what to call this. It's maybe checked. Checked might be like a better term. Here are the buttons, and you do have to individually button to close it. Now there's no trench belt. You can add one if you feel like it. So let's grab some measurements on this, because if you are an XL or a large, I want you to feel confident purchasing this. And we are going to start this one at 5. And pretty sure I thrifted this one. This was a thrift store find. I don't go thrifting like I used to since I've transitioned to accessories. I'm buying a lot of my accessories from gold and silver dealers. And the gold and silver dealers, they don't want the costume jewelry, and they sell it to me at great prices. And I share that with you guys because if you know a gold and silver dealer or a pawn shop, they can become your supplier. Just saying. Okay, pit to pit is 20, so that's 40. And I believe that's going to be about the same with the waist. Yep, the waist is 40 and the shoulders are 17. Okay, so shoulders are 17 across and pit to pit, and waist is 40. So this is a proper large. Shoulders 17 across and waist and pit to pit. We're going to put this in here is 40 inches. Okay, guys, so we're going to run this one for 5. And so, yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Are you going to thrift stores anymore? Or do you find that it's just not worth your time? Also because some of the pricing has gone up, or maybe you're like, oh, I have to go on a particular day and I just can't get on that discount day. Like I know here in Baltimore, one of our stores, it's only on Tuesday. So if you're busy on a Tuesday, like good luck. All right, I'm about to run her. I'm going to put her on. She's a good one. Thank you. Marie's back. Marie is back. And we've got 18 people. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We died down a little bit, but we're still going strong here. We're still going strong. We're getting rid of all my clothes. Oh my God, look at the back. You can button the pleat. Oh my God. Who's bidding on it for 5? Vanilli! Vanilli is a detective in the detective coat. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, you did have to eat lunch. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese before this, so I am good. Thank you so much, Vanilli. I'm putting it in the sold pile. I have so much stuff to ship. So much stuff. Okay, what's next? Let's do a quick sweater. The 80s called, and once it's sweater back, although this could be early 90s. This is wool, viscose, lamb's wool, angora, polyester, and polyamide, which is basically another synthetic. It's another purple purchase because I thought, oh, the Ravens, but people don't get it. So here we are. We've got it on sale. I'm going to assume this is a medium. Let's see how it fits. This could probably fit up to a large, but I'm going to say it's a comfy medium. It is really soft. If you guys don't buy it, I'll keep this for myself. But I'd rather you guys buy it. It's got some fun razzle dazzle. There's no stains. We do have some great 80s pearls because why not? It's very Golden Girls. I just want to touch myself, And it looks like it has shoulder pads, but honestly, that's just how this part was structured. It's just a little bit wider at that part in the sleeve. Okay, are we ready? You're on vacay from the I'm on vacay from the 9 to 5 and acting like I'm on vacay from all my jobs. LOL. Hey, Gabby. So, Gabby, I think you were in here yesterday. Let me show you a few nightgowns. Like, they're not nightgowns that I have. I have sold all of those. I have a bed slip and I have a robe. And I have gold label Victoria's Secret PJs that I have not shown yet. So, okay, we're running her. Oh my God, Vernie is here. Vernie, you've bought from me before, or am I entirely making that up? You have a very familiar handle. Western, we covered a little bit yesterday. I do have some tooled leather belts. But I don't believe I have straight Western left. I think that I sold it yesterday. I might be able to persuade you that something is Western, but I bought a couple of hats that are in the car, so I can run them tomorrow. Thank you so much, Vernie. I appreciate you. Okay, sold to Vernie. Okay, let's do a little bit of a sidetrack here because Gabby has requested. Okay, this is a nylon 1970s bed jacket. It is really nice for day. You do not have to wear this to bed, but she's good. I want to say it's a Vanity Fair. Let me look at the label for you. I also have, I sold the slip dress and still have the robe. Victoria's Secret gold label. This is a nice duster. This one is polyester, but it is VS Gold Label made in Korea. And then I have another Victoria's Secret Gold Label. Now, the only problem with this is that the label, I guess because she was wearing it to bed, she cut it out on the actual blouse, but it's on the pants. So just trust me that this is a matching set. And let me make sure you guys can see this okay, that this is a matching set. Here's the pants, and then here is the blouse. But again, the blouse does not have the label. That label was cut out. So let me run these. Is there one you want me to run first? I'll run it. Hi, Farm Girl. Run, please. Okay, all of them. Okay, they're all going to be $5 starts. Let's start with the bed jacket. And I've been really bad about measuring because I'm a little lazy. So let's up the game and let's measure for you guys. Ooh, that jacket is a 22. So that's about a 44. They are covered buttons. And I'm going to throw it on and then make sure that this has a label. I'm pretty sure it does. And yep, Vanity Fair. All nylon. Okay, I'm going to hold that there for a second so you can see. And there's no floss on this one. It is a little bit stretchy, so it's up to a 44 pits a pit. It's a nice powder pink. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. All right, let's run this one. I will wear it so that you guys can see the design. Let me take a photo, and we'll run this one for 15 seconds. Okay. All right, there's our photo. Okay. All right, we have transitioned to nightwear, guys. And I will button that so you guys can see the covered buttons. It looks like Gabby got it. And then you guys see there's like a nice little kind of satin part on the top, like a satin neckline. She's so good. I like the sleeves a lot. This is a really nice blouse. Don't end up putting it on. And it was just chilling. Thanks, Joe! Jojo! Jojo's like, wait a second. I love it. Jojo, I love you. This is so awesome. Welcome to Whatnot. Don't hang out here too much because there's some good stuff. You might be like, oh no. Okay. So we got that. We went into the Victoria's Secret. If you guys go on the Gem app, if you guys aren't familiar, the Gem app is really nice to use to look for something of a matching set, but you're missing the matching piece, right? So there is a slip, same color. It's a short slip that goes with this. I am sure it's on the internet. It's for sale. So if you buy this robe from me today and you want the matching slip dress, use the Gem app to see if you can find it. Victoria's Secret Gold Label turquoise slip. Most likely you'll find it. So we're going to run this one for $5. It's marked as a size medium. I don't think it needs measurements. You guys can see how this one fits. There is a belt that is missing. Full disclosure, I don't think I have it. I'm looking around like I'm just going to spot it. I don't think I have it. If I find it, I'll send it, but I'm selling it without the belt. Okay, let's go. I'm so glad you love this. I love this too. I have so much fun in these lives. You guys really like make my day. Okay, here we go. And for those of you that might not have used the Gem app before, you can actually look for a certain brand or a style, and you can save the search. And if someone lists that item, it will notify you if it's listed on the internet. It's pretty cool. So if you're like into designer stuff and you want to be looking for something in particular, you can use the Gem app for that. So, oh, it's getting bit. Oh, I love it. It is really pretty. It is really pretty. I should show off that design. Thank you guys so much. I'm thrilled with 10. Thrilled with it, actually. Thank you, Aubrey. I think Aubrey's going to get it. And she won. First purchase. Welcome. Thank you, Aubrey. My name's Samantha. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the clear out party. So I won't put these on, but I'm going to measure the pants. And I'm going to double check that there isn't, oh, there is a size. So technically this is a size small. They are polyester, made in Sri Lanka. And there's the gold label. So here's our pants. Let's make sure the crotch is okay. Yep, you always have to check the crotch. And then our blouse is missing the label. There is a material tag that just has an ID number on the side, but just full disclosure on that. All right, let me measure the pant. I'm going to wear the blouse so you can see that. It is a button. It has a front little pocket. Oh, it's really cute. And the pant has an elastic waist. The pant is, okay, a 12 stretched up to a 36. Woo, baby. Nice elastic, 12 up to a 36. Did I just stretch it past a 12? Hold on one second. Sometimes this elastic is, oh no, that's a 12. Yeah, 12 up to a 36. Okay, so 24 to 36 with the pants. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. All right, if you guys are new here, I am adding photos. And here we go. You guys are bidding on both pieces. I'm selling this as a set. And here we go. We are bidding on both pieces. Thank you so much for your bids. Thanks, Gabby. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, guys. Take it off a while. So this is that type of polyester, though, that you're like, ooh, feels like silk. You know, you're like, ooh. And it has that awesome satin collar. Really cute. So growing up, I shopped at Limited 2. And Limited 2, if you remember, had those polyester PJs. Thank you, Bernie. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was quite a bit. Thank you so much. All right, that goes to Bernie. Amazing. Okay, guys, you like, oh gosh. Let me see what other evening night things I have. I have sold a lot of it. Okay, I still have the 70s bloomers. Oh my God. I didn't run these yesterday. We're going to run those. I do have, where is it? We're going to find it because I did pull it. Where is it? Oh, guess it's not over here. I have a Juicy Couture situation that I would argue is for bed. Hold on, guys. Nope. Nope. Huh. Oh my gosh. Well, if that ain't a 1980s polyester and cotton robe. Look at that. Let's run her. That's fun. And where is this Juicy Couture? Where did I put it? Maybe I put it in a donation bag. I went through my inventory, and honestly, guys, there were a number of pieces. I have 2 big bags of stuff that I decided to donate, but I don't think you guys would have wanted it. It wasn't top quality, but now I'm thinking I might have put the Juicy in there. Oh, shoot. Okay. These are quite big. These are Ralph Lauren PJ pants, but they're large. These are like an XL, but I can run those. And then this Juicy Couture is going to drive me nuts, but I don't see it, so I'm going to let it go. Are you guys interested in any of those items? I think the robe you guys will like. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much. Jojo, you should not buy anything. You should, no, not allowed. I owe you some stuff, really. Okay, actually, let's run these. All right, so what's so interesting about these is that I believe that this is not inside out, but the tag is on the outside. So I don't know if you guys want to keep the tag. It's because if you turn it inside out, this is what they look like. So I guess you could wear them like that, and then the tag is on the inside, but I actually think they're supposed to be worn like this. So this is a vintage tag. The brand is Partners Please by Malco Mode, San Francisco, made in USA. 29 medium. I'm gonna assume the 29 is the waist. So these were meant to be worn for bed, but I double dare that you wear them by day or wear them under a really short skirt and let it pop out. So these are, yep, a 29. It stretches up to a 34. 29 stretches up to a 34. Really cute. Let's run them. And they are bloomers. And here we go. And get our photo. I think that these are 70s, but they could be 80s. Forgive me. The color feels 80s. So 29 up to 34 with the waist. And yeah, I'm going to say they're cotton. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Hand wash warm, no bleach, drip. Drip or fluff dry, dry. 65% polyester, 35% cotton. So 35% cotton. And do you see how this is actually, I love me a ring light, but you can't always see. There we go. Cool, right? So the lace starts here, and then up here there's no lace, but it's lace from here on down. I'm going to run these a little bit longer. I will actually try them on for you guys quickly. Okay, we got 30 seconds on the clock. And let me show you guys what these might look like if you were to wear them. Super cute. Oh my God, they're so cute. Gabby's into them. Hey, for $5, these are a piece of fashion history. So, you know, frame them. Aren't they wild? Thanks, Gabby. I love you, girl. You get me. You and Clarissa and yeah, you guys get me. Thank you so much. Okay, that was fun. Let's do the robe. So the robe has shoulder pads. I'm pretty confident it's 80s. The powder pink gives me 80s vibes. And this one is also a polyester cotton blend that is made in USA. And you can remove the shoulder pads. Do not be afraid to remove shoulder pads. I do it all the time. I don't think shoulder pads are necessary on a robe personally, but you know, whatever works for you, different strokes for different folks. This is actually kind of fun just as a duster. Kind of love it. You can tie it on the inside, and then it does have snaps for the outside. I am not seeing the snap button. This may or may not be missing a snap button, guys. I'm sorry. Do you see that this has a little snappy snap? But I'm not seeing the snap button, so that may have disappeared. But we do have a waist tie, and so this is pretty easy. Boom. Are we ready? I'm going to say this is a medium to large, fairly confident. And there's nothing wrong with it other than potentially a missing snap. So let's run it. Yay, finally. You got something, girl. Okay, here we go. And 1980s. Again, guys, part cotton, part polyester on this one. We're going to run this one back at 15 seconds because we're already wearing it. We've got 2 front pockets. So, and again, it's a great little duster. It's a great little, I almost feel like I am a doctor. If it were white, it's really giving doctor vibes. Okay, this one's still available. That's A-okay. All right, our last, at least from what I can tell, I like to look around me because I swear things pop up. Bedtime garment are these early 2000s Ralph Lauren. Now, there was a matching shirt. I sold the matching shirt at some point. So I'm sorry I can't sell you the whole set. They are marked as size large. Great. These don't say Ralph Lauren, but they are. Sorry, guys. There's no label that says Ralph Lauren. That would have been on the blouse, I guess. Those of us that know Ralph Lauren, I mean, it's like, it's that green, that Ralph, it was the Ralph Lauren green label. Does it say here? No. Just says 100% cotton. It doesn't say. Oh, these are newer than I thought. There's a date, 12/28/17. Maybe these are from 2017. Yeah, that would make sense. They were made in Cambodia. Okay, so these aren't super vintage. I'm sorry. These are not super vintage. They're a size large. I'm just going to run them really fast. Let's measure, and then let's keep it moving. Let's do a couple more jackets. 32 flat. 32 flat. Looks like there's some decent stretch, probably up to 36. 32 up to 36 on these. And 32 up to 36. Alrighty. Okay. Got it. Okay. Just in case, 32 up to 36. And they are capris, and they technically are PJ pants. But hey, you can wear these as normal cotton pants, especially in like a hotter climate, especially if you're like year-round heat. These are really nice. Okay, we let those timed out. What else? Are you guys requesting anything in particular? Do you want true vintage? Do you want more coats? Do you want t-shirts? I have not done pants yet. We can do pants. Haven't even touched pants today. The vintage hats we're waiting on for tomorrow. We have all the ties. We were going to do a 2 for $5 kind of buyer's choice. What are you guys saying? And saved all my Y2K wardrobe. I know, right? Yeah. I had some really amazing things from Express from the late 90s. And I remember distinctly selling it in 2004 to a Buffalo Exchange. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I still think vintage is nothing older than 90s. I mean, nothing newer than 90s for sure, but, or even 80s. I mean, people used to fight you that 80s was vintage. Back in like 2010, people would be like, 80s isn't vintage. But people weren't wearing it like that. It wasn't like Y2K. Like the Y2K phenomena is something completely, it's actually quite amazing because it really reflects a cultural shift. Okay, I have some more sweaters, guys. Let's just do a quick little show and tell, okay? Thank you for the follow, Maricel. Okay, this is a size XL. This is 70% silk, 30% cotton. Just a great little men's androgynous sweater. We do have this Gap. I believe that this is part cashmere. Am I lying? No, 100% merino wool. This is a size large Gap turtleneck. We also have a Quickie Lacoste red polo. We also have, hold on, a really cute hot Jordache babe little crop tee. And we also have, hold on, a few more t-shirts that have not been shown that are fun. Oh, I just found, oh my God, the Juicy. This is the Juicy. This is actually Juicy sleepwear. If you guys are interested, this is for sleep. I can run that guide. Okay. I have not run the size small Levi's denim jacket. And I also have, oh gosh, I can't believe I never got around to running this. It's a kid's vintage vest. Oh my God. If you guys don't want it, I'll give it to my nephew. And then I believe I have a few more vintage dresses that are summer that I I did not run yesterday either. So this is a great little 90s. And that reads like large or extra large. Same with this one. We got this one. This is a 1970s hostess dress. This is a modern dress. This is a 90s. It's actually 100% rayon. Kind of love it. This one is polyester, but she is hot. And then we've got Vintage Express. And this is a jumpsuit. This is a jumpsuit, and it is that grunge daisy print, little itty bitty print. So that's a quick review. There's more here. We do have a smaller room, so I don't want to push stuff on you guys. Did you? This one? This is a great one. Express Compound International. Okay, so in New York, where was there an Express? Was it at 34th Street? Or, well, it wouldn't have been sold at the Macy's in downtown Brooklyn. But maybe was there an Express in downtown Brooklyn? Maybe you weren't going in the 90s. I guess downtown Brooklyn in the 90s would have been pretty unsafe. Now it's not. Now it's fine. But anyway, this is a good one. Like this? Yeah, this is a good one. And it's 100% rayon. It's marked a size large. So if you guys are interested in anything, let me know. I'll do a few quick runs, kind of check the temperature of the room. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Kings Plaza Mall. That's still there. Yes, I have been to the Kings Plaza Mall. They opened a Primark there. It was an A&S before it was a Macy's. I did not know that. Jordache crop tee. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. She's cute. She's modern. It's an XL, but no ways it's an XL. Made in Guatemala. There's our girl. She's awesome. She's even wearing a necklace. Here's our back. This one's going to be a nice oversized fit on you. And it is a Clarissa 22 across. So that is, wow, 44. 44 inches pit to pit. So definitely oversized. And let's run this one for you or anyone else. Okay. And thank you guys so much for making your request, because that does help me to help you. Okay, here we go. Add photos. What does A&S stand for? I have not heard of that brand. Okay, Clarissa. Okay, we're good. Okay, Clarissa, here we go. Woo! Again, this is probably going to be oversized on you. It is marked an XL, but she's a cutie. She's a cute, cute, cute. And, oh, Glippy jumped in. It was Glippy, not Clarissa. I'm sorry. Or was it Clarissa and she didn't get it? Thank you so much, Glippy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to wear it with the crinoline. And there was a big department store, Abraham and Strauss. I have never heard of Abraham and Strauss. Thank you. And for Puerto Rican street food, that's awesome. 70s dress. Okay. That would have been for me this one. Because I don't think there's any other 70s that I showed. I believe you're talking about this one. This one is fabulous. It actually has a metal zipper. But I think it's homemade and someone just had a metal zipper. Because of the metallics, it could be from 1968, but still, it's, you know, somewhere between 1968 and 1974. The design is kind of like a paisley, and then there is a triangle right here. It's like a triangle vent for you. Just realizing that playing. Okay, there we go. And then there was a belt, and the belt is no longer with us. So just FYI, we do have belt loops. The belt loops are intact, which is nice because you can add a belt easily, but the belt is no longer with us. I'm going to give you some measurements, and we will run this. It is definitely a double knit polyester, so it's a little scratchy. Just FYI, if you live in Texas, it might be a little hot. All right, let's run this one. This one stretches up to a 38 pit to pit, and the waistline is a 30. I'm going to say it's a size 6. Do you want me to measure the hips? So 30 waist and 38 pit to pit on this one. Okay. I love that you guys are talking in the chat. I feel like I'm a part of the conversation, but then I step away from the table and I come back and I'm like, what happened? Okay, here we go. Okay. Boom shakalaka. Let's run this baby. Let's run it. Let's run it. Okay, she's running. 38 pit to pit. There are booby darts. So this will stretch a little bit with your boobies. And then that waistline measured 30. And that is A-okay. If you guys aren't interested, I will keep her as a personal. Let me know, Vernie, if you want me to rerun her. I don't know your sizes, so maybe it just didn't fit you. I do want to run this really fast. This is just a nice quickie. Are you guys familiar with Picasso scarves? This one is polyester, but it is definitely a Picasso, and it's bright, vibrant colors. You're only as old as you feel. And this one looks like we've got a little bit of action here along the seam, but this is a great one for really any type of scarf wearing. What I noticed became a trend, at least in some of the cities, was wrapping your head. There's a way to do it where it looks really chic. It doesn't look chic on me at all, but a lot of the girls were doing this and they just looked amazing. So yeah. So let's run the Picasso really fast. It's polyester. And then we'll keep it moving, and I'll see what you guys are into. My husband just texted me and he just wrote, "I'm grinding over here." My husband is grinding. He's been working on a work project all day. So we had an agreement that we were going to meet at 3:30, but I think he's basically letting me know that I can keep going on the live if I want. So, okay, so we'll let her time out. Okay, what else can I show you guys? Let's do a quick run of this beauty. Okay, so this is definitely a summer's dress. It is a Astro. It is 96% rayon, 4% metallic, made in India. Size large on this one. This was a piece I bought from the markets. I had a few people try it on, and it was so beautiful on this one young lady, and I think she left before I could persuade her, is what happened. There's a couple of layers, so maybe that's why it never sold, because this one is definitely, as you guys can see, I'm struggling with just finding the head of it. Hold on. I think I might have to step into this one. Hold on. What happened? This is like detangling jewelry. Okay. I think I'm right back to where I started, but hold on. Is this it? Yes. Okay. So, wow. This is tough. I think what I'll have to do is this. So put your hand in it, and then your other hand so that then it's open. Okay, here we go. So this one is marked a size large. As you guys can see, we have a couple of layers, but it's a really beautiful dress, and it is rayon. And boom, here we go. Okay, so let me see. You guys can see it better like this. So marked a size large. This one definitely fits me like a large. It does have these very interesting vents on the top layer. Do you guys see that? And then it has the bottom layer. So you do have a little bit of volume with the layers. I like the metallic. This one was made in India. It could be a Indian brand, but I think it's very wearable, and it's very chic. So we'll run this one. I'm not going to give measurements unless you guys want measurements, but it looks like this one is pretty average size large, probably up to about an 10. I'm going to give it up to a 10 just because it does have some stretch there. Okay, they sell a lot of Afrocentric clothing, even though it's made in India. I like it. MTV's The Grind from back in the day. I know, right? Oh my God. I'm catching up to the dinner conversation here. Oh my God, A&S was huge and the store had several floors and was like a museum. Oh, love it. I have yet to go to the French department store that opened up in New York. It opened up on Wall Street, and I'm mispronouncing it. It's like Primp de Primp, Primp de Prim, Primp de Tremp, Tremp de Primp, something like that. And I have to go. Okay, guys, mark to size large. Mark to size large, this one. Oh, there's pockets. There's pockets. Oh, it's such a pretty dress. Ugh. And honestly, when you guys don't bid on things, I go, I should keep it. So that might be what happens with this one. Printemps. Thank you. You are the best mod ever. Thank you so much. Printemps. It opened in March, and it's a department store, but it's like not a department store. It's like designed for you to hang out, really. And I have yet to go in. I have yet to visit. Kept auto correcting. Hi, Marie. Hi, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to run 3 more items. And then if you guys don't buy any of the 3, I'm going to close the show. Because, you know, when things start to slow down, I feel that that's the Whatnot gods telling me to take a break, to get organized, to start shipping, to play some Wu-Tang music, and just see what happens. Well, actually not see what happens, but wait for tomorrow. So tomorrow's show is 11 a.m. And we will get started with vintage hats. We had a couple of requests for those. I have at least 20. Some are as old as the 30s. Most of them are 60s. And we are just going to have a blast. So I'm excited all over again for another show tomorrow. So I have not run this dress yet. And this is from the vintage clothing store that I mentioned to you guys. I bought out their inventory because they closed their doors. We have shoulder pads, and I'm calling it like a drop waist wiggle dress. Like there's no waist at all. This is very, stretchy, right? But I kind of look like a badass corporate secretary. The oversized floral is a vibe. This, I have to look at to see if there's a fabric tag. I think it's poly, could be a blend. And it zips up the back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Shoulder pads can be removed, which I would never judge. I remove a lot of them myself. So, yes. Is it corporate secretary badass, or am I completely off? Is this like in the club after work badass? Is this like I've had one too many cocktails? So the material on this one is not present. This one is a vintage 8. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to step on it. There's no material tag. All right. I'm going to have to say it's just like a silky poly, made in USA. Let me show you guys the label in a second. This is a Sia, New York. Size 8. And it feels true to size, actually. This one might be true to size. Awesome shoulder pads that can be snipped out. Let's take some quick measurements and let's run this baby. Again, guys, if you have recently joined, everything is 5. We're doing a clean out of inventory, end of year. Get my numbers up so I am more in the black than the red. And to end the year strong and to make some new friends here and whatnot. So this measures 40 pit to pit. And I believe our waist is going to be similar, maybe slightly wider because of the cut. Slightly wider, the waist is about 42. So it was a club party dress. Yes! 40 pit to pit, and waist, we're going to say it's about a 42. Okay. Not sure if it's silk or polyester. It is a very soft material, and it does say dry clean only. Here we go. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. All right, guys. Okay, so here's one of 3 runs before I decide if we're going to keep going. Yes, she's so fun. Oh my God, she's so fun. So I know a young lady in New York. Her name is Violet, and I think her handle is like Violet Sky. I'm blanking on it, but she only wears 80s, and she's 25, and she's phenomenal, and she has a huge following. Go follow her on Instagram. She's awesome. She's permed her hair, and she wears the stone wash, and like she's all the things. It's amazing, and she loves department stores. So she'll go find a department store with some of the original fixtures, like Boscov's, and then she'll like share a video about it. She's awesome. She's awesome. She lives in Staten Island, works in New York. Violet, I want to say it's Skies. Violet is her name. Ugh. 80s Glitter Wave. Is that her name? 80s Glitter Wave? Or is that somebody else? That might be another young lady who does the 80s, but I love it because I think that the 80s is still kind of hated on, and there's so much of it out there. I think it's 80s Glitter Wave on Instagram. I mean, both of them, if I'm thinking of the wrong girl, have like 200,000 followers. Okay, let's run 2 more items. Speaking of the 80s, I ran this yesterday. This is the Lee Jordan. It is incredible. It is absolutely incredible. Looks like it was never worn. We are going to run it again. It is like an 80s, it does 50s silhouette. And if we don't sell it again today, she's officially going into my personal wardrobe. So this one has the puff shoulders, the puff sleeves, but I like it as an off-the-shoulder vibe. I'm not going to zip it up all the way because I'm wearing this shirt, but I want you guys to see that it has a belt that is a bow. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this, guys. Hold on. Oh, how cute is that? How cute. Now it just fits my waist. I'm going to take it off and measure everything. These are free hips. I would say that with the off the shoulder, it's a little bit flexible with the boobies as well. It is such a fun party dress. The crinoline may or may not be too long, but for those of us that bought the crinoline, oh yes, baby, we can expand this and just make it a cupcake dress. All right, we are on the top of our own freaking wedding cake over here. She's awesome, and she's a Lee Jordan, which is a little bit of a notable designer. I didn't zip it up all the way just because I'm wearing the shirt. So let's take her off, get some measurements. And then the last thing I'm going to run is my vintage parasol. So if you guys are here, don't go anywhere. If this interests you, we will run this because she's awesome. This is probably a 60s or 70s, and it does have the cover. All right, so let's run this and then move on to the parasol and see what you guys are into. I have lost hangers. Grab a hanger here. And this is a garment that does not have a size. Alrighty. Okay. We have pit to pit. But again, because it's off the shoulder, there's a little bit of flexibility. Pit to pit is 32. And the waist, it does fit me without my shirt. The waist is a 28. 32 Pizza Pit, 28 waist on this one. My Pizza Pit really is a 35. So I think there's a little bit more flexibility than what that measurement provides. Alrighty, and all right, we're gonna add our photo and let her rip. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I have been live since about 12:20. We are just about to hit 3 o'clock here. It has been a great show. Thank you so much to all of you who have returned, to my new buyers, the people that have just been chatting with me, shooting the shit. And if this isn't bid on, I think it's going to have to be a personal. I turned 40 in March, so I'm looking for all the... Oh, never mind. Thank you. Because it's worth more than $5. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce Aboria. I think that's how you say it. Aboria. Thank you so much. Great grab. Great grab. Okay, we're still selling. This is a good sign. Let's keep going. Now the vintage parasol. I had mentioned this is a very, I can't fold this. What I will do is I will cover it in poly mailers and ship it kind of the size that it is. I will put bubble wrap in it or some sort of paper, but it's going to be a very awkward package. Just want you guys to know. Here is our cover. And we have a zipper, and you put it on like this, and then you can zip it tight. It does, oh God, I think that's lucite. I can't tell. It has a cover that is coming undone that you might want to tape or glue. The handle may or may not be lucite. I have not tested it, but you guys can see it's giving lucite vibes. We have a tassel. This was from the store that I did a buyout from. And the parasol works great, and it reminds me of Penguin from Batman. Don't kill anyone with the parasol. And again, hey, I will get it to you. Where there's a will, there's a way. But when it shows up, you might be like, what the heck did I buy? I could probably also put it in like a poster holder. And it might stick out a little bit, but then at least part of it is protected. I do have a couple of those like cardboard poster things. So, all right, are you guys ready? You bought that dress yesterday? You did? Okay, I probably didn't take it off the rack, so I might have to cancel your order. Thank you, babe. Yeah, I didn't take it off the rack is probably what happened. I will double check that for you, Claudia. Don't worry. And then Aboria, I might have to cancel that. Sorry about that. I don't know if you see me. Sorry about that. Yeah. I took everything off the rack this morning, but I left that one behind. Okay. This was not auctioned off yesterday, right? For those of us that are here. I am almost positive I did not auction this one off. Crowd check. I don't believe I did. Let's run it. Okay, here we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Clarissa, I don't know how I'm going to wrap it, but it will get to you. Thank you, Clarissa. Clarissa, you like vintage. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Clarissa got it. Okay, you guys are still bidding, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, Aboria, I feel like I need to make it up to you. Do you like 80s? If you're listening, Aboria, what can I run for you? I'm looking. I think I sold all my 80s stuff. Okay. I didn't run this yet. This is a 2-piece. This is 90s, however. This is a 2-piece rayon set. Isn't this awesome? So I've got this. Oh, we haven't run the Express. We haven't run the Express. I have yet to run the freaking Dynasty, right? I didn't run this yesterday. 1960s Dynasty label. Oh shit. this one. I'm going to keep this one. If Aboria, if you get anything else, I'll give this to you as a freebie because I feel really bad. So I won't run that. I'll keep it to the side. And then we didn't run the Hickey Freeman flight coat, did we? This is insane. Hickey Freeman is a men's brand, and this is legit vintage, and there is a legit plane on the label. I love it. We'll run that. Okay, so we have a few to run here that we have not run yet. And my phone is probably at about 10% charge. So what we're going to do together is we're going to figure out how I can balance this somehow so I can get a little bit of charge. Okay, so it's just weighing it down, but it is charging. Let me see if I can put the charger pack back here. I forgot to bring my zip ties. This charger pack is so heavy. Let me see here. Let me see if I can do this. Because I have 11%. Okay. I have 11%. Yeah, I might just have to do this because it's being weighed down. This is fine. Okay, phone is charging, so I won't lose you guys mid-show. Let me run. Oh, I didn't run this yet either. Oh my God, I didn't run this yet. Okay, I'm gonna run the flight coat. This is absolutely stunning. Okay, talk about a old school department store. Raleigh Haberdasher. I'm not pronouncing that right. I should know how to say that. Out of Washington. There are hands over a needle on this label. There's also a union label for the coat union. Sorry, if you guys hear the train outside, I'm laughing. Right there. And then the individual would write their name, the lot, and the size of perhaps the garment. It really wasn't written there, so that is still there. And then, oh my God, look at that. To hang it on the coat rack. Lining is fully intact. There is a side pocket. No, that's not the side pocket. That's the actual pocket. There we go. There's the pocket. There's the pocket. And you can adjust the sleeves. So I'm going to put this one on. This is going to read like a size large because it is a men's coat. Yeah, it's the freaking flight coat. Yep, Hickey Freeman. Vintage Hickey Freeman. It has a slouched shoulder on me. This is a blue. It might not read that way. Oh, I knew there was a side pocket. There's a side pocket right here because men have the best pockets. Women were denied pockets way too long. There's the other pocket. Now, when I button it, it is quite large. You guys see that? Let me take some measurements on this, but it is okay as an oversize. It's not too long for my arms, for me anyway. I am 5'9" for context. If you're more petite, it might be a little bit too long in the arms. Let's make some room over here. Alrighty. And thank you guys for standing by here as I get things together. All right, I want you guys to see what I'm measuring. Okay, so our shoulders are pretty wide. That's why it's slouchy. It's about a 17.5 across. And this is measuring about 22, so 44 for the waist. And I'm assuming it's about the same for the pit to pit. Yep, 44 pit to pit, 44 waist. So it's a proper large for a woman. It is a men's coat. Oh shoot, I can't adjust that. That's right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to kneel down here because my battery pack is a brick and it is weighing down my tripod. Okay, here we go. And all right, guys, I'm just gonna start the auction on this one. It's probably, again, something maybe if you have a great eBay following, could be listed. And, you know, at the very least, it's just a really great overcoat. And where did I find this? Oh, I bought this on Poshmark. Thank you, Sable. Sable just pops in. Sable, I'm like literally at the end of the live, but we're still going. We're still going. Sable, how are you? Because only the cat can reach. It's okay, Sable. I'm sorry though. You know, I thought about reaching out to you personally, but I am just like so crazy. But maybe you saw, but you just weren't able. My poor mannequin is just like stark naked over here. Maybe you saw, but you weren't able to make it. So, okay. Well, Sable, you just got that for $5, and that will fit you. I am 100% positive. Okay. So, a few other coats that we never ran. Bright pink, love it. The Totes coat. This one is 100% polyester, made in Hong Kong. It is a vintage 14. It has a waist tie. Our waist tie is with us. The buttons are clutch because the buttons are just like a very unique kind of hexagon shape. Hexagon's not the right word, but like basically they're not a perfect square. And yeah, Sable, we had a very full room, so now we're a lot smaller. But yesterday I had up to 28 people. I was like, oh my God, you guys. We had so much fun yesterday. Okay, so this one, very light. Very light. And Sable, please meet Miss Vanilli Millie and Eiffel Loves Vintage. They've been helping me out. We do have some extra buttons here. And this one is marked a size 14. I'm going to say it fits probably a comfortable 12. I really like how it has kind of like a fit and flare vibe. The sleeves are a little bit long on me, so we're going to want to roll them up. And yeah. Do we want measurements or should we just run? I can tell that the shoulders are a little oversized on me as well. So I'm going to get this up to a size 12, just because vintage sizing is never honestly true. Our pockets are A-okay. There's no holes. Nothing going wrong here. And let's do it. And alrighty, here we go. Okay. And if you guys are just popping in, I do like to take photos. So thank you for your patience. That helps me to keep track of everything. Okay, here we go. Okay, she's running. And if you guys like this, but you don't like it, I have another one. I have this super bright fuchsia pink. If you guys are interested. I know, I was thinking if this were like brown or black, it would have sold at the markets. But I thought pink would be popular, but yeah, you know, it's all good. I don't take it personal anymore. With resale, if you take it personal, like you will leave the business so fast. You'll be like, no one likes my stuff. Yes. Okay. Do we want to run the other pink one or are we not feeling it? Because that one we love. I love. But if you guys don't love it, I won't run it. I do want to run, however, some of the sweaters, especially because Sable's here. I feel like this is a very Sable sweater. This is silk and cotton. It's modern. It's made in China. It is a modern size XL. And the brand is Bach Rock. It's probably, sounds like yacht rock. Bach Rock. Most likely this sold at some department store and someone's dad owns it. But I think it's quite the fun, oversized jam. What I'm going to do is measure pit to pit for you guys. And it can be buttoned open so you can wear it as a cardigan. So pit to pit is, it's definitely a size XL. It's 25 pit to pit, so that's a 50. 25 pit to pit. I think they had one at Kings Plaza. Yes, they did. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's get this one. And guys, I think I will take my battery pack off so that I can bring this back up to eye level. I've been charging my phone so that we can keep on going strong. And again, guys, everything is a $5 start, and some of you guys are getting a $5 bid. We have a smaller room than we did earlier. Things were being bid up, but if you're here and you want to get some really great deals, please be my guest. If not, we will just rerun some of these tomorrow. Okay, she's available. Okay, guys. Okay, all good. Let's do one more run, and then I may or may not get off because we are definitely... Sable, I love you. I broke my battery pack weeks ago, but it still works. But look, guys, it has literally opened. And you can see the wires on the inside. But it still works. Sable girl, I always have stuff for you. I did sell that flight jacket, by the way. I did sell that. I think I sold it at my final market. This will be organized for tomorrow, but tomorrow we're starting with vintage hats at 11 a.m. So if you come in by like 12, I might be getting to the close. And then there's still a number of things I'm looking at here that I never even bothered to run. Like, I was thinking of these for you at one point. These are great, like, tactical pants. And then what else do I have that I have not run? That's pretty much it. I'm going to try to get through everything tomorrow, and then Tuesday will be my, like, maybe stuff becomes $1 or something. But I really do want to move out all of this stuff. I'm going to give you guys a little heads up if you do want to come see me in person at markets. I think I'm going to go to Japan in February. So that's another reason why I'm trying to clear out, because I just want to justify this trip. So I'm going to go luxury bag shopping, because my in-person markets, I'm transitioning to accessories and bags. But in particular, I want more designer bags, but like nice designer bags. So I'm going to be going to Japan in February. So, yeah, I don't think I would go live from Japan, but you never know. But I can't sell luxury here on Whatnot. I'm not approved to do it. But that is most likely what everyone who's selling luxury and Whatnot is doing. They have some sort of relationship with dealers in Japan. Just saying, that's where the goods are. So that's the plan, guys. Oh, really? Just a 2-minute test? Then I need to do it because... Oh, you guys are chatting. I love you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, I think I'm ready to get off. I mean, I would run one more item just for the heck of it, but I did it during my lunch hour at work. Okay, good. See, I thought you had to prove that you were a reputable dealer in some way, like you had a, relationship, because the way that these luxury bag dealers, I mean, as you guys know, they are ripping through stuff. Rip it. Let it rip. And I'm like, okay, they have shipments coming from Japan every day. I mean, there's something there. There's just not enough inventory in the US, unless there is something I don't know. So, but Japan, they have wholesalers. It's not cheap, but it's not, when I go on eBay and I buy lots, I am taking a chance because I can't quite see everything with the bags. So I purchased a couple of Gucci bag lots from Japan, but I can't squeeze more than like $250 out of the bags because they all need some work. So I'd like to be able to go and get, a Christian Dior saddlebag and be able to flip that, but I'm still not quite sure. I haven't done all the research. I just know that it's all over TikTok, so I just have to dive into it and figure it out and understand what I can do with my luggage situation and, make sure I'm not arrested at the airport. And I think we'll be okay. They sell the super fakes. I know, right? Yeah. And I guess they don't like send a COA. I'm not even sure how it works here and whatnot. Like, are they sending COAs? Yeah. So anyway, Reddit threads every day about it. About the fakes. Yeah. Marie, do you have time to come? I'm a little afraid to go by myself. I asked a friend who's in Cyprus, but she wouldn't be able to join until June, and I want to go in February because I'm not doing any markets in February, and the flights are the least expensive. So direct is 1,100, 14 hours one way, in the middle of February. So I will not stop. We're going direct. I'm not wasting my time at a random airport. Oh, you're going to France and oh my God, I love Belgium. Yes, please message me your number. I was looking at February 10th through 17th in particular. I will not be going longer. It will be a speedy we in, we out. We jet lagged, we shopping. At the end of January. Okay. You actually could make it. I mean, Marie, if you have the money and you don't have the kids and you don't have the responsibilities, I would love for you to come. Only because I feel like as a single, I don't know. I mean, Japan is very safe, but I still feel like maybe I'm just older now. I don't want to travel all by my lonesome, and someone takes advantage of me at the airport or something. I've stopped like being as friendly as I used to be, so that does help. But you still get kind of nervous. You're like, strangers at the airport and in random countries. I do not want to talk to you. It's better when you're with a friend, because then you have someone to talk to and you don't look like a target, you know. Anyway, that's me just watching too many movies. What airline were you a flight attendant with? I know, right? Maybe I'll say I'm from Canada. Oh my God. I worked at a British magazine in 2006 when Bush was in office. Was Bush in office in 06? Yeah, he was. Yeah, Bush, yeah. And I had to cold call businesses. So I had to cold call business, and I'm in London and I, sound American. So they told me to say I was from Canada. So if I were asked on the phone, I'm from Canada. I was like, okay. But yeah, that was part of how I learned not to be afraid of talking to strangers. But now I'm like, I don't want to talk to strangers. Spoke to enough of them in my lifetime. Yes, or bring some maple syrup. I'm sure I have a Canada hat somewhere. Oh God. So now I have to read up on Canada. You know what I'll say? I was born in Canada and raised in the US, but I'm actually Canadian. But I left Canada when I was 3. And now he did an Irish accent. That's awesome. But if I were to now, I'd only speak Spanish. Yeah. And the gig was up. And then ran into a guy from Ireland and the gig was up. Literally, the gig was up. That's great. Here I am trying to create a lie. Or I'll just reach out to maybe like, I could probably even afford like a private guide. I've thought about that too, where I hire someone to take me so that I have a translator and someone that can make sure that I'm not getting on the wrong train. Although I did live in New York for 15 years, I'm sure I can figure it out. But at the same time, public transportation systems can be quite confusing. But I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll be fine. But Marie, you're invited. I would love for you to come. I mean, I don't know you. I swear I'm sane. I just want to make sure that it's as productive as possible. I'm not really going to be a tourist. But if we run into stuff, that's great. But it's not like, like there might be one day of tourism because the flight and then the flight back is like a whole day. So it's like 5 days. 5 days in Tokyo. So, yeah. We would eat good food, though. We would definitely eat good food. And she was from Long Island. Hi, Kendra. I haven't seen your name forever. We're just chatting right now. He went in a fake ID and went to Times Square and ended up in an alley. Oh, no. Was she killed? Oh, no. Google Translate is your friend. Yes. Yes. Oh, she was robbed of her watch. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. She was just dumb. Yeah. Well, she wasn't lucky. She was unlucky. Yeah. All right. You guys are awesome. I love now we have 15 people. Guys, I'm not selling. Please follow. I'll do a show tomorrow at 11. We're doing a clear out. I have not been super active on Whatnot for a few months. I really use it for clear outs. I sell in person. We're talking about a trip I'm taking to Japan to drop 10 G's on designer bags. And Marie may or may not come with me. If you've been to Japan and you have suggestions, let me know. I know there's a lot on TikTok of like places people have gone, but always looking for insights. And those of you that purchased from me today, thank you so much. I did accidentally sell something twice. I'm going to cancel that right now. I am so sorry. If you're still on, I will message you and see if I can get your address. It might save. So I might still have your address. I might send you a freebie anyway. So sorry. Tomorrow we're going to go hard on vintage hats and do some reruns and do some items I have not run. So if you can make it, awesome. If you can't, send me a message. And thank you guys. Oh, where'd she get her shoes stolen? In Paris? Thanks, Jojo. That would be great. That would be great. Thank you. She got them stolen in New York? Tuning in tomorrow. Yay! More pants. More pants. It was a weird episode. I will look for it on YouTube. I will totally look for it on YouTube. She got her, Cher, Cher. No. What was her name in Clueless? What was the main character's name in Clueless? Had her shoes stolen, her Elias shoes, but, yeah. Cher. It was Cher. Okay, I was right. Why was I thinking it was something else? Like Claire. I was thinking it was like Claire. Anyway. Okay, guys, this is where I probably, my blood sugar has plummeted. So it's time to go. Thank you guys so much. I had so much fun with you. I have so much to ship. Let's do it. See you tomorrow at 11. Thank you so much, Vanilli. Thank you so much, Marie. Jojo, thanks for sticking around. Sable, thanks for popping in and showing your beautiful face. And we will see you tomorrow. Okay, peace. Bye. Bye, guys.